Or like, yeah, or just hearing things about how just in public, like how women's wakeboarding, like guys will say that women's wakeboarding isn't as good. And like you hear just
people talk crap about that all the time.
Yeah, like you hear that all the time, and that's just like not cool.
It sucks. Like I don't want to hear you talk shit on women's wakeboarding to my face.
You can say anything you want about wakeboarding, but like.
Well, and like saying it in a casual way, like just it's become so casual, like a casual, like jokingly way, and then they're expected us to like laugh about it because we know.
I approve waterboarding. They're talking about wakeboarding. The thing about wakeboarding, every trick is an invert.
Backside.
Air railies.
A new dimension.
All right. We are back. Another episode of Shop Talk, episode 11. This is the, ladies special. What do you guys want to call it? The women's special. We got Sina Jacobsen, Rivers Hedrick, Campbell Scarborough. First time in the booth. Welcome, Campbell. Thanks for coming out. And Meagan Ethell. So, how's it going? How you guys doing? Thanks for coming in.
Good.
Great.
Sick. Sina, you flew down. That's very, very special. So stoked to have you here.
Yeah, very special for me. I'm not flying a lot, but that was like, I'm coming.
You made it. All right. So let's tap in. How's mom life going with you and the property and stuff?
Mom life is great. Zeffie's going in daycare since 1 week. So I have a little bit time for myself because I love my kid so much, but all day it's a lot. So
Yeah, that's fair.
now I have time for myself again and can relax and I can have lunch, not standing up 5 times. So I need to feed. Sometimes like you feel bad, put him in this daycare, but it's also good because when I pick him up, I'm super excited to see him again and like have more energy and want to play more with him again. So that's good.
Yeah, I want to talk about riding though, because when I had you on the pod last, it was pretty fresh. That was still a little baby. How do you feel your riding level is at now?
She's ripping.
Thank you. I think I'm like I didn't put any pressure on me. So I was just like taking it easy, having fun with it. I didn't film anything. I mean, I filmed Sewer Kids, the trilogy, straight after it. And it was so much that I was like, I need to take it easy. That was too much. So I was like, so I'm taking it easy, just having fun, working on my basics, having fun with that. And I'm excited for next season and maybe riding on my own cable next season.
There you go. And we'll talk about that more a little bit later. We got some Patreon and Instagram questions, obviously. So, Rivers, you just moved down here to Orlando, right? So I'm wondering why Orlando? Why are you here?
Well, it's a lot warmer. A lot warmer than that.
That's it.
Nice.
Everyone's down here. Got some friends. I don't want to fly halfway across the world.
I was going to ask. Yeah.
Yeah, I think ODUP's the place to be. It's got everything you need, everyone I need. It's great.
Easy. Any plans for the off season besides training for the 4-peat?
No.
All right.
Just that.
Chilling, riding. I love it.
Yeah, nice not wearing a wetsuit. But the only good part, do you guys ever like ride with the handle between your legs?
Honestly, no.
Like
I don't do that.
I would say the only like good part about a wetsuit is like you can do that comfortably because our like women's board shorts aren't very long. So like it kind of like rubs against your skin. Like,
I was always wondering, I see guys do this. I've tried it and it hurts. Like it hurts the back of my legs. So maybe I'm doing it wrong, but like I've tried to do it and it just doesn't.
Okay.
So
I'm like
maybe a wetsuit I could do it.
Yeah, wetsuit's like really
Arm
comfortable.
in the handle always.
Yeah, a little elbow action.
I don't really do. I see you do this a lot, Campbell, where you put the rope behind your back and you kind of like lean on it. I feel like that's a younger generation thing. Yeah, that's a super Grom thing to do.
Ooh, I do that. Okay. All right. Campbell, what's up? So are you in school right now? What's the deal? What's going on?
Yeah, I'm homeschooled, so I'm in my senior year.
Sick.
Dang.
Doing school, yes. Well, I'm actually finished, like I'm homeschooled, right? So I can work ahead. So I've actually finished all of my high school classes, so I'm done with what I need to do. I'm going to graduate at the end of the year.
Any other off-season plans? I mean, besides riding at ODUP?
Riding, training.
Training. Yeah. I like it. Are you going to LAO? Are you going to make an appearance there? All right.
I'll be there.
Love to see it. All right, Meagan. What's your off-season plans? What boat shows are you going to, actually? That's what I want to know.
I don't really have any in the books at the moment. Typically, I always go to the Grand Rapids one. That's a staple.
See you there.
And then, I'll see you there. And then also the Salt Lake City one is a staple. You get to kind of tie it in with snowboarding as well, so that makes that trip just always a really fun one. And then the whole crew at Marine Products, they're awesome. But yeah, that's like a little later in the off season. I guess right now I've been riding a bit, going to the gym, just focusing on the health a bit more because it's kind of hard to do that in the season sometimes. And yeah, I've been filming a little bit, not a crazy amount, but just a little bit.
Okay. Like filming not for the gram.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
We're holding on to some stuff.
Yeah.
We like to hear that.
Yeah.
We won't need to talk any more about that. But
Okay.
all right.
Sick.
I think it's time we dive into a guest question from Amber Wing.
Heck
Talk a little bit about women's wakeboarding.
Heck yeah.
Hey ladies, Amber Wing here. Firstly, thank you for all you have done and you're doing for the sport. Pushing the boundaries and being seen. I love watching your journey and progression. Over my 16-year career of wakeboarding, I felt we were in a battle a lot. Pushing for prize money, equality, women's prize purse was around 25% of the men. Pushing to be included in events, teetering between 5 and 2 stops on the pro tour and then down to 0. Pushing for covers of the magazine to be recognised, networking and knowing who is riding and shooting with the key photographers, offering to drive the boat or the chase boat to have the opportunity to take a set in front of the camera and, that may end up as a photo in the magazine or maybe a cover. Pushing your riding so hard to maybe get a part in a wakeboard movie, along with staying injury-free to keep doing what we love doing. So much has changed with social media, magazines, and the anticipation of a wakeboard movie premiere. Meagan, you were young, however experienced the fight with contests, prize money, sponsors, and filming with me for sets in motion because the women just weren't getting an opportunity to film. Has it changed in all facets for women, or are you still fighting? Rivers, I know the parks have been super supportive for women and you have your own rail at your park, which is amazing. Do you feel you've had to fight for women and equality, or have you felt equality through your career? Campbell, you absolutely shred. I love all your photos and man, you're right up there, equal with the guys. Do you feel equality in what sponsors pay women and men? And Sina, if you make it on, I love everything you've done, being a mum and continuing your journey. I found my experience challenging and so much fun at the same time, and even more rewarding as you push different boundaries and still come out on top. I'd love to hear your input on any or all of the previous mentioned. Keep shredding, girls, and hope to see you around the parks and at Worlds.
All right, so I did write down all of that so you guys don't have to remember what each question was. But I think we start from the top. We can start with Meagan. So she's wondering, have things changed much since the days Amber was talking about? Fighting for coverage, fighting for prize purse, all that stuff. How's your experience been? Because you're the one in the room who's been around kind of since the end of Amber's career all the way until now. So I'm curious.
Yeah, I mean, first of all, shout out to Amber Wing. Thank you for just everything you've done for women's wakeboarding. Before, I've come into like the sport, it's just been really inspiring to watch you push for more. And I feel like you've been just a big inspiration for me and in my generation. But I would say like currently it still is not like fully equal, and I think we're still like, it's gotten so much better. But even still, we don't have fully equal prize money. I mean, I think it's like quote unquote like equal when you look at it from like the first through sixth place, but our purses still aren't the same. And I don't know, it's definitely like such a hard conversation, but even, like back in the day, like Amber and all the other girls, like even I got to experience the pro tour for I think a year before the women were removed, and we still aren't back. So in a way it feels like we have taken a step back, but we also have moved forward in a lot of other ways. But I still feel like we have to push, we have to fight to, for that equality. And it's definitely been a challenge, but yeah, Yeah, I'd say we're getting there, one step at a time.
I guess over the past 10 years, do you feel as though it's gotten better, worse, or maybe no change? If you were to have to put one.
I would say better.
Okay.
You know, with like beforehand, we used to, I mean, the women were paid like $3,000 for first place at an event, and then like the guys would make like $8,000 or $9,000, and that just felt so unfair. And at least now we have to where like we're making the equal, like between the top 6, top 8 at an event, and that feels better, but it still doesn't feel like fully equal just yet.
Improved, but still a lot more room for improvement.
I think so. I think so.
All right. I think it's a kind of interesting way that she puts it, talking about Rivers, because you're newer. So do you feel as though you've had to fight for equality, or I guess what's your take on it? How do you feel about it?
Yeah, well, I mean, this is kind of interesting. Like, we were kind of talking about this the other day at the Okus house. But, like, I feel so lucky to be in this time of wakeboarding where people like Meagan, Amber, Anna, Sina, like, you guys have really paved the way, I guess, for women's wakeboarding and, like, setting us up to be in a much better position. And then Gunther said, stand on the shoulders of giants. Like, you
that's
stand,
a good phrase, yeah.
You stand on the shoulders of giants. And I feel like that's just so true. Like, sitting here thinking about what it was, or just, hearing about what it was like, 10 years ago to now. But I mean, like, I feel like there is definitely still some underlying, like, inequality. I mean, it's hard, like, park is totally different from boat, but I guess you kind of see it in both aspects. Like, there still were several events without equal prize money, and, like, standing on the podium where the guys make twice as much for first place, it's like, that kind of sucks. But, I mean...
No, it sucks a lot.
Yeah. So, I mean, I don't know. Like, I don't know if that answers, but I don't feel like I've had to really fight as much. More, it's just, like, I just kind of notice it, and I'm like, man, like I definitely want to do as much as I can with the rest of my career to really push for women's wakeboarding and more, like, female representation within the sport and all those, I don't know, this...
No, that's a pretty good answer, but you're still young in early parts of your career, so I feel like fighting when you're really young is maybe you wait until, like, you have a massive resume, you've been around for a long time, you can have some leverage of, like, all right, I've been around, let's, like, make some changes, but...
Well, yeah, I mean, I was going to say, too, like, just watching everything, like, I am early on in my career, but, like, I am able to, like, kind of absorb it now and, like, figure out what I can do, and eventually in the next few years, I guess, and, like, little things now, too, is, like, I can do my role and pushing the level of women's riding, for sure, and then, like, later, like, actually make some moves.
Yeah, 100%. I like that. All right, Campbell. This one, do you feel equality in what sponsors pay? I mean, obviously you got Hyperlite on board, and, I'm sure you're talking to other sponsors, and it's, you're making your career, so you're going to have more in the future, but do you feel as though, there's equal pay in sponsorship?
It's hard because I don't know how much the guys make versus what I make, because we don't talk about our contracts, so it's hard. I don't know. I'm sure maybe Meagan and some others have more opinions on that, but it's hard because, like, I genuinely have no idea what some of the guys are making versus what I'm making. So I personally, I guess I haven't seen it, but I'm sure,
I mean, I would, to add on to what Campbell's saying, like, there is no transparency, there's no rule book on, what you should be paid, what your value is supposed to be. I think that's where it gets tricky on when you go to a company and you're trying to figure out what you should ask for, what your value is.
It's tricky. What do you think about equal pay, Campbell? Do you think that it should be a 50-50? Or do you have any thoughts on it?
Yeah, I think that equal pay on the top, the podium, top 6, whatever it is, I think that's definitely deserved, and that's definitely awesome. Now, as far as, how far the pay goes down, I definitely understand the perspective of, if we have half the amount of people and maybe every single person that signs up for the women gets paid, whereas, there's 15 guys that didn't get paid. I definitely understand how that can, that's a little bit unfair. So I guess my perspective would be that, the top, 4 or 6 or however many is getting paid should be the same, yes. But, distance down, I guess, could be talked about, and it could be different.
Yeah. Sina, thoughts?
So many thoughts.
I knew. I figured you'd have a lot of
We
thoughts.
all have a lot of thoughts on this.
Yeah, are we diving into like the equal prize?
I
thing
think
right now?
I think Sina, you kind of field any one of those you want, and then we can
Yeah.
probably dive into the
Yeah,
equal
I
pay.
mean, okay. I said with the thing, what also is for me personally is about getting paid equal from the brands, and there is not something you can say, hey, this or this, because okay, if you start new by a brand, you get paid a little bit less because you started, and they want to see how you're doing. But if I see, for example, Rivers or Campbell who are doing exact the same training, except the same contest, they're bringing out videos, they should get paid exactly the same. Even more if they're doing more. And that's what I'm also like, no one gonna tell to your brand manager that you should get paid more. You need to do it by yourself, what is really uncomfortable, like what other sports, like for example, tennis or golf, you have a manager and that says,
Yeah.
that girl is doing this and this and this, and if she's not getting paid more, we done, and that's, you need to do it by yourself, what is really uncomfortable. But that's what I also like now John and Wes are my team managers, what is pretty funny. But I know what Wes made and I know what John made, and I see what all the other riders did, what like helps me a little bit to like see what I should do. But I'm seeing, okay, hey, I'm not riding this contest, but I'm doing a lot behind the scene. Like I'm trying to push wakeboarding. I'm still like putting out clips. So like I'm trying, like you need to put yourself in a position. It's like, okay, how much should I make? But it's hard to say when you don't even know how much
absolutely
the top man making.
And I do think
Yeah.
that I kind of think that there should be more transparency within what everyone gets paid as a whole, just because like it's better, like we all need to know so we can make the sport better as a whole. Like
Yeah.
we all
For
should
sure.
be getting paid more anyway, so it's
Yeah.
like we should all kind of talk about it.
Yeah, we need to stand up for ourselves already, but we don't even know how much we're asking. So it's like, what is
Yeah.
Yes.
what
Yeah.
is the level actually?
And I think, like, just as a female, like, we've always have had this narrative that we should take whatever a company is willing to offer us because being considered is such a privilege, when in reality, I mean, that comes with a cost. Saying yes to deals just because they're offered to you, I feel like that ends up hurting ourselves and also the future generations that come after us.
Yeah, 100%. And I think that's not even like male female. I see how it is super important on the female thing, but as an athlete as a whole, if you just take whatever comes your way, you're damaging the next athlete generation because you're watering it down.
Yes,
I
that's good.
totally would have been that person, like as a young rider, to be like, yeah, I'll take a free wakeboard. But I think just having that self-control and just really trying to figure out what my value was, that really like set my career up long term
Yeah,
for
that's good.
success.
That is also kind of a hard thing to say, though, when you're getting started
was
out
gonna say.
and
Yeah.
you're not making any money. It's like, I don't have the comfortability to be like, to say no to deals.
Yeah.
Like, I can't, like, I'm trying to do this thing, and this company is saying they're going to give me money. It may be a bad company and it looks kooky and it's not that much money, but like, they're supporting what I'm doing. So it's this weird, like,
There is kind of like that
dichotomy.
gray
Limbo.
area. I
Yeah.
guess.
But I see what you're saying. It's super important to hold your
Yeah.
value and kind of put it down.
And I think everyone has a different approach to it, like for me, it was a lot different than, what it was for Gunther. Like he, had the approach of like, I just need to get my foot in the door, prove my worth by working hard for the company. And then the time will come to get paid by them, or starting somewhere, I think could also go a long way as well.
Yeah, there's kind of two approaches to it, right?
Yeah.
Like you can either just say, I'm not working with you if you don't pay me, or I'll work with you at the beginning.
Yeah.
And I'm trusting that you'll pay me at the end.
Yeah.
And sometimes it probably doesn't work. But
And then I
Yeah.
guess if a company doesn't see your value, like at all, then maybe, the company is just not the right fit for you. That doesn't mean you're not valuable. It's just finding the right company that you can work with. Well.
yeah, 100%. All right, let's talk equal pay. So, or do you have any other thoughts on any of that?
I would say it's super hard to even get a foot in a door sometimes. So I think it's good if you have projects already going or something is going on for you and you're getting a foot in the door. Yes, but then you show 1 year what are you doing, and then you're valuable and you can ask for more. That's like important that you come, because they're not coming, like they don't want to spend more money. No one want to spend money on anything. So if you want more money after the first year because you know, hey, I did this and this and this, I won this or made this video project, you need to tell them I want more money. And that's the important part.
Yeah. Yeah, and it's also like taking it seriously like it's a job and being a professional about it is, another big aspect I think that people overlook, where it's like you filmed the video, you did the work, but like that's just the beginning. Like there's so much more after that where it's like people maybe don't think about that. So it's interesting. All right. Equal pay. Who wants to kick off? I guess we kind of touched on it, but like I think we start with contests. We kind of touched on it, but Sina, I didn't hear any of your thoughts on equal pay and contests, so I'm curious.
I personally think equal pay is important, but only if there's also equal women joining the contest. What I think, I'm not a contest writer because I don't want to put my opinion totally out there because I'm not joining this side. I mean, I write sometimes some contests for fun.
You can still have an opinion on it. You're like a media leader
so I
in the
think
women's
if
side.
there's like equal writers, so everyone who's trying to want to be writing contests, please do it because it's experience for you. And it brings the writers who are on top more, more professional because we have more
bigger
girls writing. It's like as more girls joining the contest, the more valuable we are for brands because, oh, wait, we have 30 men and 30 women.
Bang.
So let's go.
Yeah.
So don't be shy.
True, that's a very good point.
Take it as a training, as an experience. You're not gonna take first places on your first year trying to, because I never wrote contests a lot, and I wish I would have if I would have coming earlier in sport, because now if I write contests, I'm so nervous. And you're always being so nervous, but if you do something more than once, you just, okay, I'm nervous again. I got that. But now if I'm writing like once or twice a contest here, I'm like, I don't know what to do. I don't know, so it's like, just take it as experience and we all win from it if we just can show we are more writers out there.
Yeah. And that's like, I remember Valdosta Worlds like 2020, I think it was a COVID year. And I think I was competing in open women, like, or 18 or whatever it was. And I just remember like Anna Nickstad telling me, and she has told me this before, like I was always super nervous competing, but she would always be like, Rivers, like, why aren't you competing in the pro division? I'm like, I don't know, like I'm not good enough, whatever. And she's like, she would always like pressure me, and until finally I started competing in the pro division. But like anyways, like that's so important. Like just sign up for pro and see what happens. You might make money. Like you, like at least you get that experience, and then that just opens so many doors for your career. And like that was for me. Like this girl Anna that I looked up to so much is telling me that I can compete in the pro division. Like that is so cool. And so I did. I signed up next year and I competed in pro, and I think I podiumed, and it was like, and yeah, it was on from there. But I think that's a good point. Like to sign up. And I was actually curious because I was on a plane one time and I was like, you know what? How many girls are there in that could compete in pro right now? And I went on my phone and I think I listed like close to 30. Like what you said. And I was like, these are 30 girls that could sign up for pro right now. Mm-hmm. And we only have 20 or 15, 18 signing up at LAO.
Yeah.
So that's just the thought.
Well, I wonder if, women have just been fed this narrative of like, it's a lot harder than you think it is, or like you can't do it until you get to a certain level, or if you're good enough. And that also plays a role in, like the confidence that it takes. Like, why don't I just sign up and give it a try?
Yeah.
And hey, maybe I'll do good. And then that can get more women to ride in pro.
Exactly. It's like you see your friend doing it, then, oh, she can do it, I can do it. Yeah. And then it just dominoes.
Yeah. Yeah. Woo. I think like just I feel like we have a really good like female community, and just trying to get more girls, like hyping them up, giving them the confidence that maybe they don't get all the time. Like that really can go such a long way.
Yeah.
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 All right, let's talk brand equal pay, because we touched on contest. I'm curious if you think brands should be paying equal for athletes, or if it's a case-by-case scenario.
Yes, case by case, but 1,000%.
I mean, it's your
case by case is what you said. Sorry, go.
I was just gonna say, it's like your worth. Like there definitely are some girls out there that are worth more than some of the guys, and same. There's definitely guys out there that are worth some more than some of the girls, and it's like you should be paid what you're worth, and yeah.
Yeah, I
It
think
doesn't have to be equal if your worth isn't equal. Like, there definitely shouldn't be like the top guy and the top girl have to be paid the exact same. Like, the girl might be worth more, the guy might be worth more, but it's whatever your worth is, I feel.
Yeah.
Do you feel like maybe a female is worth more, that a female would ever be paid more by a company for that?
Fantastic question. I think it's a really interesting one because let's say, to simplify it, brand X has 80% men's product being sold and 20% women's product being sold. Do we think the team should be the same size and have the same pay?
Like, you mean like 4 men, 4 women, or 80% men, 80% or 20% women?
Yeah, I'm saying, what should it be?
Oh,
yeah.
Well, I
Like-
mean, if building
It depends.
say women's side is going to sell more women's product, to make it worth it to them.
Yeah.
You know, it's different than just building the team to build.
I mean, if they're like 4 men ripping and 4 women ripping, for sure, then put 8 on it, you know, like but mostly it's like you see some like kind of levels where you say, okay, they should be on a pro team because they are killing it right now. And in women wakeboarding, there's still like a big gap that there are less women.
Yeah.
Where it's like I'm like, I see John and Wes like figure out the pro team and stuff, and I'm like, if I'm not saying who should be in the girls division, then there's not so many thoughts in it. But I'm also kind of like, okay, there's not many they're forgetting because there are not many more, and I hope it's changing, that we have like 20 people who are like, oh shit, which one should we take? They're all good, you know, we're not there yet.
Yeah.
I mean, once that time comes, I think for sure, like, there should be equal.
Yeah.
But it's like right now, like, can you actually hire for all the whatever 5 main board companies there are, can we have 4 pro women on each team? I don't know if we can. Like,
Yeah.
I guess as well, it's hard to like quantify just like the value that a male versus a female brings, because, you know, a woman might be exposing the brand itself to a lot more people, even though the brand might not sell as much women product. But also, I think you kind of get into the conversation of like unisex products and like, how do you tell who's buying what?
Yeah.
As well.
So I had I have a big thought on that, like, since years, because when you go in fashion, or like when you go in a normal store, how big is the women's section? How small is the guys section?
Yeah.
And if there is a wetsuit who fits to my board next season, I'm gonna buy this wetsuit,
Regardless if it's a male or female wetsuit.
And the guy is just, I have a wetsuit I'm gonna wear the next 5 years. I don't care. So imagine we have equal women and equal guys in wakeboarding. Wakeboard would be making way more numbers because the new wakeboard of Liquid Force fits to my wetsuit from Right Engine.
Yeah.
I'm gonna buy this board because I don't care. I just want to look good, and that's woman thoughts. And it's like that. We want to look good. We want to feel good. Not everyone, say 90%, but it's not an idea. You see it. It's fashion.
yeah.
Like every store has how much? 80% women, 20% guys. So where are we going if we really bring like equal women in the sport like men?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I guess like back to just the main question, like how we kind of tie that together, like should a brand pay the same amount of women or the same amount of men equal? I guess it does. I feel like it does kind of come down to like the value that person brings, but at the end of the day, it's like how do you figure out that value?
I think you see it.
Yeah, you just kind of know.
You know, I mean,
Yeah.
I see you making good videos. I see you like joining contests, you're trying hard, or you're winning contests, you're bringing out amazing content.
Are you influential to other
You're
girls and
influential.
guys even?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have a question. Do you guys feel like in sports, like, you know, I feel like it's going to be hard for me to put this question into words, but that men, they get paid regardless, like for being a male athlete, but as a woman, you know, there's a lot more that comes with getting paid. Like you have to be pretty, you have to have a good personality. You have to, I don't know,
Yeah,
like
no, that's good.
to get what you deserve from a brand.
Do you think it's more black and white for a guy? Like, oh, he rips.
Yeah, he's
and then
really
that's kind
good.
of it. Yeah.
That's a good way of putting it.
Yeah.
I would say that guys' style and like their attractiveness probably factors in a little bit, but I would imagine nowhere near as much as like a girl's appearance, I guess you could say.
Yeah, like, you know, do I try to be feminine to appeal more to, I don't know, get more views or like a bigger following or to like have a pretty face that I can like represent a brand. I feel like as a female, guys just don't understand that you have to like think about those things sometimes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's good. Like a guy, you can just post a trick and everyone's like, and then your page is like, you're just popping off, and there's a lot more. Yeah, like that's good.
Yeah. I think especially you have more thoughts with it, or sometimes like I'm personally, my elbow is hitting the table the whole time, but I think like personally I don't like clips when I see just people from the back, guys or women, but when I just see a clip just from a girl from the back, I'm just like, guys just gonna look on your ass. And it just makes me
that's
mad.
Another thing.
It just
all these thoughts that like we have to think about.
Yeah.
It's like
like, are my shorts too short? Is I don't know. There's a lot to it, and it's.
But then
hard.
for example, you see in snowboarding, Mia Brooks, who's like insanity.
Sick.
Like when you see the contest going on and she rides, it's just
Yeah,
question.
Yeah, and she's blowing up.
There's
like,
no question. But I mean, she just has like she just loves the baggy style, and she just, likes the metal style. That's just her style, and it, like their brand's so fitting to her. So I think you just need to go with the flow, what you're feeling like, what you want to be. Like I, for example, since like 5 years, I like wearing lipstick. So I just out of nothing, I was like, I want to be more girly. And I'm just doing it because I feel it. I'm just saying I can't do it because I'm in this man sport. No, I want to feel more girly, and I'm doing that right now. And it's so hard to like really be behind your thoughts. That's like the biggest thing. You always, as a woman, you're always questioning yourself.
Yeah.
Triple.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Not overthinking it.
Yeah. It's.
All right, well, this is a good segue, actually, to a question you wrote down on the notes, and it's, what do men misunderstand about women's wakeboarding? Or do you guys think?
Wait,
I
real
wrote
quick,
that down.
Yeah.
Can we go back to the question?
Yeah, for sure. Absolutely.
Yeah.
one more thing too.
I also think it's how you position yourself, like with a certain brands or certain product that you're maybe doing the marketing for on social media or whatever. Like you can totally position yourself to just post a sit clip and it's going to do well on social media and your brands are going to be hyped and whereas you could also position yourself to where now you have to post in a bikini or whatever it is, like not that that's a problem. Like you totally can be doing every aspect, but you can also just, position yourself to just be able to post a sit clip and it do well. So,
That's good.
Yeah, I would agree with you there. I mean, I think it's once you start your brand and you're kind of like creating that image for the world to see, you kind of like want to stick with that, and then you grow your audience, and those are like those specific clips for that audience perform better because
that's what they expect.
Yeah, that's what they're
you.
following you for. And I feel like people are following you because they want to see your crazy hammers, and that's the type of stuff that goes off for Campbell.
Yeah,
that's good.
Yeah.
I was going to say, too, this is kind of going back to, like, the sponsor equal pay or whatever. But I do think there is a way to look at it where, like, women bring a totally different market to wakeboarding. Like, and the idea that women, like, especially now, like, women are supporting women. And, like, we can, like, if an event only shows 80% men and 20% women, you're missing out. Or, sorry, like, you're missing out on the entire, like, missing whatever's missing from the women's side, like that much more there, you would get so many more views if you show women and men equally. And I think same goes for brands. Like you're missing a big chunk of a big demographic if you just don't equally support men and women. And that was just my.
Yeah, I like that. It's you're missing
just
out on an
market
opportunity.
value, yeah.
So my note: less representation, fewer role models, slower progression.
Yes.
So that's what it is.
100%.
If you don't show more the girls or the equal, we cannot even get more girls on a boat because like not even more eyes on it. Like now in the social media world, okay, they're like 80% guys clips because there are still more guys bringing bangers out. It is like that. But in the future, I think we are on a level if there are enough girls bringing out clips. Like I know Wes posting it because he's hyped on it. Like if it's a banger, Wes gonna post it. And so what I was saying. So we need more girls equal than men that we posting the same equal of clips, and then we can generate equal woman wakeboarding.
Yeah,
100%.
and then that adds in even opportunities for events. If like the Olympics, they have 119 men and 119 women. Now, I don't know if we can do that in wakeboarding. We don't have 119 pro women or pro wakeboarders anyways. But if we at least have equal representation, you can even bring in more like female specific sponsors. Like you can pitch more ideas of like wakeboarding is trying to promote female athletes in general. So then you can pitch that to female specific brands and all of the, I don't know, that just kind of opens a can of worms.
Well, it's a good can of worms. And then, like, I had this thought the other night when I was thinking about, like, equal pay and market opportunity and stuff. Like, the NFL, for those who don't know, is, like, the biggest football league in America. And they've pretty much tapped out of all the fans that they can have in America. So they're expanding.
Because if you're a fan,
if you're a fan of football in America, like, you're a fan and they're not going to convert anybody else. Like, everybody who's a fan is going to be a fan. So they're going to different countries now to try and grow their market, to try and grow the NFL. Yeah. And so if you think about it on a men's, women's side, I know on the cable thing, it's a little bit different because there's just so few cables in the world that we can grow to men and women. But as a whole, there's way less women wakeboarding. So the opportunity for brands, or wakeboarding as a whole, maybe not brands, to bring in a bigger user base lies a lot with the women's side of things.
Exactly.
And I think it's kind of, it hinges on you guys though, and I guess everybody as a whole to make it more approachable for women because it's action sports as a whole, especially those in the summer, I think are a lot harder to get women into than men. I don't think we need to argue on that. Like, I think it's like more intimidating, I guess, for women. You guys could disagree, but since it's such a male dominated thing. So I think that's where a lot of focus needs to be put on your guys' thoughts on it. I'm curious.
Yeah. It's like if you can only do your tricks regular and you can only do a few switch, you're missing half your tricks. So then you got to learn all the switch tricks and then you get double your tricks. It's like that.
Great analogy.
Wow.
I have my first point on my spread here that's hitting right now. So
Sina brought notes. Everybody brought notes actually for the people who are listening. It's pretty sick.
Female coded thing ever.
So when I go to a park and chilling there drinking a beer, I'm just just drinking beer still. So if there are two girls at the cable, I'm gonna watch these girls and I'm not putting my eyes off them. Wes sitting next to me, he's sitting there and just watching the guys. So he cannot even tell how the girls kind of ripping because he focuses on the guys. So my personal effect in the future would be there always should be also like a girls manager or like a Girl Scout because that's just our
Girl
interest.
Scout, I like
Girl
that.
Scout.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
That's just our interest. You know, if when I was studying snowboarding, I went to the park and I didn't care how this guy's ripping there. I was looking what the girl's doing. It's like, damn.
Dude, same.
So
Yeah,
that's the first thought. Like we just as a man sport, so all the managers and all the people who have eyes on stuff are men. So they're not even really seeing who girls coming up because they don't. And it's not even. I don't even mean it mean. It's just like personal interest.
It's just natural, it's natural.
Just natural. I watch the girls and you watch the guys because you're interested in that. Yeah. And that's a fact, you know? So I think it's important to like include the girls or the woman on your team as a team manager and ask, hey, who should come up next? Who should we watch out? Maybe who should we give a board? And
that's such a good point.
I
didn't even think about that from like a team manager aspect, but like even for myself, I love watching like female snowboarding, female surfing. I'm just like more attracted to it. And I feel like a lot of girls would probably agree. Like, as a female, you're just more attracted and to watching the girls shred. And then I think, like, for the younger generations, too, like, that's why we need more pro-women athletes because it's just like a trickle effect.
Yeah, and it's not very inspiring for a young girl to see a bunch of guys on the dock and like know what
Yeah, I mean, it doesn't give them like something to aspire to be because they're not a guy, and that's, but
I just would love for the future, for example, I would love for the future in wakeboarding to see a girl's manager who's managing like 3-4 girls and goes to Oakley or to like a cosmetic brand and says, yes.
Almost like an agent.
Yeah, like having an agent.
But for like all of women's wake.
Yeah, I'll make some more.
Or like
I've got these like 6 big names and they're all like proper
helping
rippers.
out because like a man, all what we're saying is not like clear 100-100. There's like always like some difference, 90-90. There's definitely a guy who's like standing up completely for you. But some girls are just knowing, hey, this girl has his stuff together. She gonna produce your products in public. She gonna wear it. She gonna do it. And like you not need to do it by yourself. So that's would be amazing to see for the future.
Yeah. And I think sometimes it's so much easier to have somebody else fighting for you or finding like the right words to...
You take the emotion out of it.
Yeah, and they can really just like vouch for you and bring your value to other companies in a way that you never thought that it could be.
Well, and they get that different perspective too. It's like they're actually like seeing what you're doing, whereas like you're like just vouching and hoping that what you're doing is enough. Whereas somebody else can look at what you're doing and be like, that's incredible. Let's take this to a really big brand, and your value is there.
Yeah.
I have a question for all you guys. So do you think girls who are not into action sports are influenced by like leaders in the action sports industry? So like Meagan, if someone's not into action sports, do you think a girl looks up to you in a different way than she would look up to like a model or something, where like you're actually doing an activity that like you're really good at? Do you think you influence people that aren't into the sport you're into?
Oh, 100%. I mean, I feel like I'm outside of them just not really being into action sports. Like they look at somebody like me or even any of you girls here and they watch a video and they're like, dang, she is badass. Like if she can do that, I can go and I can conquer this like job interview, or I could try something new. And I feel like we're just in such a cool position to inspire women to like get outside of their comfort zones.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not the sport itself. It's just the fact that you're doing something like influential and you're really good at it and you've kind of broken through some boundaries. It's like a girl can see that. It doesn't matter if it's snowboarding, skateboarding, wakeboarding, whatever. So I was
also, I think we can inspire women to want to be strong and to like have strong bodies and accept the fact that like to not compare yourself to a guy and to just, be healthy and strong. I don't know if you guys feel that way.
Do it, lady.
Do it, lady.
Yeah.
All right. I think we talk about we kind of touched on it earlier, but like clip satisfaction. So you were just talking about Rivers, like you're saying you do something, I feel good about it, but I didn't see it from somebody else's eyes. So I don't know how it actually is going to land. Mm-hmm. So when you guys do stuff, video projects, contests, land a trick, do you compare yourself to men, other women, or like, is it hard to be satisfied? I guess, what do you guys compare yourself to when you're putting out content and landing tricks? Campbell, I want to hear your thoughts.
Sick. Yeah. So I think that there is a unspoken standard in wakeboarding, guys, girls, boat, cable, winch, just wakeboarding. And that's, don't zeech, don't have a sloppy landing. Make your tricks look good and as you want them. Everyone has their unique style, so make the trick look as you want it, but make sure it's clean and it's not a soggy, sloppy clip. Mm-hmm. Yeah, and I just think that, if you're trying to, like, be a pro and do the pro thing or even just be good, like, keep that standard, like, keep that in your mind. I mean, don't be zeeching around.
All right, let's say you pull up to a spot. You pull up to a spot, Campbell, and a guy's done X trick. This is winch spot.
Yeah.
What is in your head? Are you thinking I need to do something harder than that guy, or I just need to do something different that's I feel good about?
Yeah, so this has actually happened a lot in the past. I'm glad you asked.
That's why we all look to you.
I like that. No, okay, so this has happened a lot in this winch trip because I've hit a lot of spots that the guys have hit, and in my head it's, all right, I did my research because for sure every time I pull up to a spot I know has been hit. I have to figure out everybody and what trick they did.
That's a prerequisite, by the way. You absolutely have to do that, everybody.
Like you can't be doing, So I do that, and I'm like, all right, cool. I need to do something better. And sometimes that's not possible. And it's like, okay, I'm just going to do the best thing I can do that hasn't been done. And it's like, all right. But for like going into the spot, yeah, my first thing is what can I do that's harder than what's been done, or a different line, or, you know, you don't want to just be going and doing like, if someone did a front 3, you don't want to go and do a front 1. Like, that's kind of lame because maybe you didn't pull, you know, ride the rails longer.
Yeah, but what if you like swag out the front one and it's like looking really good?
Yeah, that's possible too.
Yeah.
That's my mindset. I see what you're saying though.
Yeah, for sure. And like everyone's different. Like me and you could totally pull up to the exact same spot and we both know what's been done. And our tricks and our lines might be completely different. And that's sick, and that's like our own unique style, right? But yeah, I guess I just...
Are you thinking harder though? Like let's say
for sure.
You are, okay. That's where your brain immediately goes.
Yeah, for sure.
Sick.
And there's definitely been spots where it's not been possible, but I've tried the thing and I'm like, oh my gosh, that's crazy. Or I'm just like, I don't know how this dude rode this rail this long, or that's just gnarly. Like I just can't. But then I'm just like, okay, like what's the hardest trick I can do, and what am I going to be stoked on, and making sure it's clean and stuff.
Yeah.
But my first thought is for sure, what can I do that's harder than what's been done?
But then you kind of pull it back.
How are you going
and
to progress wakeboarding and winching if you're not doing the thing that's harder than what's been done? And like in my mind, I think also growing up at OW and just around guys all the time, which like y'all totally might have a different perspective or a similar perspective. But I never was like, oh, I'm just a girl, like whatever. I was just like, literally didn't cross my mind. I'm just like, it's just my homies and we're just wakeboarding. Yeah. Like I just want to do better than them because I'm competitive, and that's just, you know. But I don't know. I was never just like even I was at spots, and this is an example, but I would be like, all right, do a, you know, safe trick, like a 180 or something. Feeling out the spot. And like, that's good. And I'm like, what do you mean that wasn't? And like, but that's good because you're a girl, and like, you know, and I'm just like,
that's kind of sucks.
Ew, I hate that.
You didn't say that right now.
Yeah.
You did not say that because I'm about to huck myself. Like, you can't say that or else I'm going to go.
Little cheat code if you're with Campbell winching and you need to just have her send something, just, that's good for a girl.
With everyone. No one wants to hear that.
Oh my gosh.
No one wants to hear that.
No
that's like the worst thing you can ever say.
But like, hey, say it and we'll flip the competitive switch on and get it done. But
it is cool. Like I was always like this, like when I was, I don't know, 8 years old on the playground, like playing soccer with all the boys. Like it is the coolest feeling when you like, I hate this, but like getting beat by a girl, like if you're playing with a bunch of boys and you like smoke or whatever, that's a good feeling. You know what I mean?
It is.
Like,
I do.
That's a great feeling.
Do you guys ever feel like you compare your strength to guys at all? For example,
Yes.
I don't know, sometimes I feel like I can just be having like the biggest battle with a trick, but then I'm like, oh well, that guy just does it so easily.
Oh,
and,
yeah.
Absolutely.
and
yeah.
I'm like just struggling to even commit on a few of them.
Yeah, that's very, very true.
100%.
Sure.
Yeah.
But just like do better. I don't know. Like that's for sure part of it. Like
You're definitely
the guys are for sure stronger and bigger and better. But like, I don't know. Just I guess my perspective is like if I see that and it really pisses me off and gets under my skin for sure. But
I think like you also have an older brother,
Yeah,
and that's
yeah.
like really.
I think most important is that you always remember and never forget to compare just yourself with yourself.
Oh yeah.
I don't know how to say it better, but I always have to like sometimes like new guys coming up, they're super hyped. I'm like, okay, I'm riding with them on one level. And then I start doing harder tricks and I'm like, God damn it.
Yeah.
But so I mean, you know, we all work with AI and I ask AI some questions and it said that women entered later than men in wakeboarding. So our progression point starts a little bit later too.
Yeah.
So, you know, so like, for example, when I started wakeboarding, my dream was doing a front board on a real rail. And I was like, if I can't do that, I'm personally the sickest shit ever for myself, you know? And now 5 years later, I'm doing front board for 50 out. And I was like, I didn't even think about it because I didn't even see it. It's a possibility in snowboarding or wakeboarding. So with every girl who we have in the sport or even like more, we can do more tricks. You know, like you just see like all these guys doing so many different tricks. You can like have a variety of tricks. Like the girls still like kind of like on the basics. Like there's like we're going kind of crazy in this or this in this direction. But imagine if it would be like 20 girls more on that level, there would be like different grabs, different tricks. You know, like girls would be even more on a higher level. And I think that's gonna happen in 10 years. What you see in skateboarding right now, and you see it in snowboarding and skiing, because it started a little bit earlier than wakeboarding too.
Yeah, that's cool.
So
what was the question again?
I don't even know which one. Do you compare yourself to men, other women? Is it hard for you to film a clip and be satisfied with it?
Oh, also I have another thought. The whole thing with like, you know, girls and maybe being a little hard to do the same trick, or the guys, you know, you fall on the kicker and the guy goes and stomps it, and it's like, you can't get discouraged, because it's really easy to, like, you're just like, oh, okay, they did it, whatever. But it's like, it just doesn't matter. Like, if you want to land the trick, you better go land the trick. You can't just be like, oh, they did it, and mine's not going to look as good even if I do it. Like, you know what I'm saying? So, just want to say that, but.
Yeah. Certified scumbag move, though, if you're trying a trick and then you fall and somebody else comes and does it right in your face. I've had that happen to me. It's just the worst feeling. I don't care. Like,
and then they're telling you
Gunther does that to me all the time.
Oh my
if it's a homie, fine. But if it's just like someone you're not that tight with, it's just like, fuck.
Yeah.
Like, come on.
Watch their handle positioning or something and like learn from them.
Well, yeah, I guess. But I'm just trying to figure it out myself. I don't know.
Yeah.
Well, like for me, riding, I was always the only girl at Terminus, and so riding with Chase Williams and like all those guys, that's just kind of how it always was. But like when it comes to filming a trick, though, especially if a guy is filming me, I always have this thought in the back of my head, like the trick that I'm doing is so dumb because they could go do it first try. And that sucks because that really sucks, because then I just go down this route. Like I get so frustrated because I'm like, what am I even doing? Like this, like they're probably filming me thinking that like I'm not good enough or whatever. Like all these random thoughts that like start coming up that I shouldn't be thinking. Like this is just not healthy.
That's just like a bad mental.
It is. But like it does come up though. Like especially if a guy is filming me and I'm like, man, they would just go out and do this first try, and here I am like 20th lap, like keep like, you know. I don't know. If you guys
but this guy also saw it already like 20 times from other guy or other guys, 100 times. We saw it from 3-4 girls they can do it.
Yeah.
So that's like stupidest thought, and I have a big thing on my paper about the woman's cycle here. I don't know when we want to open this
I
one.
think we just do it right now.
Wait, I just wanted to add real quick before we get into that to Rivers, what she was saying. I think for me, I really like to film with guys who get really hyped to watch you ride, because that just gets you so stoked to like keep going, keep trying. Whereas if you're filming with somebody and they're not showing any sort of emotion, you're like, wait, do I suck?
That's the worst.
It's just I feel like, especially as a female, you need to be filming with somebody who gets excited for your progression.
Yeah.
But you want to make sure they don't get excited before it's perfect, because sometimes
No, I agree with Campbell on this.
I love that.
you can laugh, but like we all know exactly what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Like it happens because you can do something and they're like, dude, that was sick, and you're just like, did you see that? Because my arm was like this, or whatever it is, like you didn't land clean, or you know.
That's why you gotta watch it immediately.
But more like encouragement to keep going and like send it.
Yeah, like if you sent it and ate shit, it's like, let's fucking go. Like that was sick. You got over the mental barrier of like,
but
I need
still
to try
like
it.
like keep doing it, do it again, like that like that kind of encouragement, not like, oh, that was awesome, like gold star, you can go home now. Like
that was the sickest thing I've ever seen.
Do that, so
there's like some golden rules of filming that I feel like maybe need to be laid out like in an article, maybe that I'll write sometime. But like where it's like, you don't hype them up, like you always show them the clip and let them decide if it's good. Like you're there if you decide to film somebody, you're there till the sun goes down or the batteries die. Like if you made that commitment, like you're there until it's over or the winch dies. So like maybe I'll make an article.
Please
on
do
that.
that.
That's good
because it's super important.
What is that? Shout out to your favorite filmers. Like, will you film?
Ooh, great. I love it.
So many.
I can start. I mean, Dylan Mead. I love filming with Dylan Mead.
Yeah.
So he's a great guy to film with.
Probably Cole Van Hoff.
Oh,
I mean, Shane, like, shout out Shane Bonifay. Rivers has been a fun one to film with as well.
Go Rivers.
Yes.
I feel like I'm missing some people, but gosh, am I missing? I don't know. You go, Campbell.
Yeah, I have a couple, but Gavin has been helping me with at winch spots, and he has been lacing clips. Like it just looks so good. I can just be like, yo, Gavin, I kind of am thinking this angle. What are you thinking? And then he just goes to the perfect spot and he gets the clip. And he's definitely the type of person that will be like, nah, that wasn't. And it's sick because you need that, you know? And sometimes I don't even have to go look. He's just like, nah, you look weird or whatever, you know? John also is the same. He'll definitely tell me if it's not good, which is so sick. Jacob Sunday, too. Filmed with him earlier this year in Soupy Sundays.
Yeah. That was a sick
one. Watch it. But yeah, he was sick too because, you know, he's creative and he would definitely tell me when my tricks weren't
That
good.
sounds like what you want. You want somebody to tell you that it wasn't good yet. Because you probably know deep down, but sometimes you need to hear it. I'm just like,
so
okay.
You can do the trick and it feels good and it looks ugly or vice versa, you know?
Yeah.
So just a trusted person behind the lens.
Yeah.
Trusted is huge.
Yeah, that also will hit record. Because
Reverse record.
That happened.
No, a trusted person is good.
Rivers was sick. She helped me yesterday at a spot too. Laced up the angle. I was stoked on that.
On the longboard too.
On the
with
skateboarding.
a long lens.
Wow.
Yeah.
She laced it.
What about you guys?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, as far as like trusted people, like Gavin and John know what they're doing. And what's cool about Gavin and John is they know what they would want as an angle as well. So, because obviously they've done the parts, they've done all the tricks, and they know it looks good. So that's super helpful. But as far as like people that like, because I think I really need the hype and the encouragement to just know that what I'm doing is like, all right, this is good. Like I'm gonna get it sick, but I still obviously need like I'm always gonna be like, hey, like I'm gonna do it as many times as I need to get it clean, obviously. But like a person from home, Jackson Kaufman, he's not like a filmer, but he's just like such an energetic and like hyped up person, and it's always been so fun filming with him because like he's there, he's gonna encourage me the whole time and like get amped up. And sometimes with him I need to like, all right, Jackson, I'm gonna do it again because I know that wasn't good, but I know you're still hyped, like kind of thing. But that's just another person. But yeah.
Wait, sorry, I forgot about somebody. Shout out BT. I could not forget
I
about
was gonna
him.
say it, but I was like, do you not like filming?
I am so sorry. No, he's the man. He brings the energy, and he's awesome on the drone. Sorry, BT.
Yeah, BT's awesome.
All right, Sina, who you got?
I had one time I filmed with BT and Cole for some chat pilot stuff, and I was so hyped. They're so cool.
Yeah.
And then Cole filmed like this Copycats Club video, and he was so hyped. I didn't get the trick, and he was standing there, go again. And I was like, okay. You know what? And not being like, oh, I'm sorry, I didn't do it. You know, he's like, go again. It's like, yes.
Yeah,
I like
that's what
had
we
like
need.
so much emotions when super hyped on it. So I
Yeah.
was like, amazing. I would love to film with them more for sure. For sure, Golden Bear. I was super hyped to film with Golden Bear, and he's such a positive, energetic person. My best friend. My best friend Niels Ritter from Germany. His Instagram is Niels Fishy. He's started filming with me snowboarding and now working by Adidas. So I'm like so hyped for him, and he is such a good person, and I'm excited what happened in the future with him. And for sure filming with Wes, if we would not be girlfriend, boyfriend, husband, man now. What?
Okay, actually dive into that. Why?
Husband and man.
Why?
Because I love that.
You just show, I don't know if you have that, Uganda, but I have so many emotions. He has so many emotions.
Yeah.
We both like emotional persons. So we just easily letting it out on each other instead of squeezing the cheeks together and trying again. No, it's probably his fault why that didn't happen and not my fault, you know?
Yeah,
and
yeah.
I mean, surely the whole Space Mob crew, Cross, Queen, and Derry, and Cody, the amazing filmer, and Anna Fryer, and Jolina, and Luca, and all the team that just like all, it's a good squad, you know?
Yeah.
Everyone knows their shit and everyone is supportive, but yeah. That's with husband, wife, or girlfriend, boyfriend. It's definitely always interesting, and people had fun watching me and Wes filming on a 2.0 in Valdosta because we started screaming at each other.
Luckily, when you're on the boat and it's just the two of you, it's just the two of you.
Yeah.
That's hilarious.
Oh, I love it. All right, before we dive into the women's cycle thing, I think we spin the LF'n wheel of questions presented by Liquid Force.
The LF'n wheel of questions.
Okay, let's go.
So, Sina, can you go ahead and grab that down? I don't know if I maybe I'll be able to reach it, but put it on the table here. So we'll spin it once, and then we'll all answer the question. So this is presented by Liquid Force. Liquid Force likes to make wakeboarding fun, so let's make this shop talk a little bit more fun. Spinning the LF'n wheel of questions. Sina, do you want to spin it? Or
No,
Rivers, I
Rivers,
guess?
you
Rivers,
spin.
do you want to spin?
What? Okay.
I brought it down. So
Give it
There
a
you go.
good spin.
Good spin, yeah. So I can't see. Someone can. What do we got? Last time you rode. Okay. All right, we'll start.
When did I ride last? No, I'm kidding.
I'm not kidding. I don't know. Sina, do you know?
I don't know.
All right, we'll start over there.
2 weeks ago. I'm living in North Carolina now. I'm sorry, it's cold. So
2 weeks? Ish?
three.
Three?
I really don't know.
Was it Halloween? Because that's the last time I rode.
Oh
Was that
yeah,
Halloween
it
weekend?
was Halloween.
Oh,
Sick.
nice.
Sick. All right, we both
You guys
rode
didn't
last at the same
ride-
time.
Nice.
You didn't ride in Orlando yet?
I have not, no.
Dude, Hunter, what are you doing?
Rivers or you guys? I guess you guys probably rode every day.
I need to check my
I mean,
calendar.
yesterday,
Athletes, is it?
I was
I
trying
rode
to.
yesterday. Got a clip in the Wedge video. Watch road.
Oh,
Hee.
yeah. Did you ride this morning?
No, I was going
I thought
to.
you
It was
were.
cold
I got-
today.
It was freezing.
Today was cold.
So
It wasn't-
cold.
It was 40s
I
this
mean,
morning,
yeah.
wasn't it?
cold.
That's
I,
cold.
I put on a hoodie today. Yeah, it's cold. But yeah, I was going to ride today and then I just didn't. But yeah, yesterday.
All
I
right.
think I rode like end of last week because I've been a little under the weather.
All right. A few
So
days.
I'm like,
Yeah,
I'm
4 or 5 days.
recovering a
Rivers.
bit, and the weather was just.
You got to check your like Strava or whatever to see when you
I'm
rode
checking
this or
my
something?
calendar. I think I rode on Friday.
You have to check your calendar to
Well,
see when you.
What is
Well,
today?
I'm like, what
Today's
did I do
Tuesday.
yesterday? Like, what's today?
Tuesday.
I did yesterday. What did I do the day before? What I do? Okay, I think it was Friday.
Okay. All right. Sweet.
And you guys both were Halloween.
It was like after Halloween or the Halloween weekend.
That's
Yeah.
crazy. You haven't.
Yeah.
So I
you haven't
rode.
ridden?
No, I rode 10 when you guys were on elevated. I rode 10 minutes and it was busy and windy. And I'm used to not busy and not windy. So I was a little like bougie and stopped.
You're a fair weather wakeboarder.
But then my mom was 2 weeks here and then I rode on the last day and I had a lot of fun. We filmed a little bit and yeah, so I rode again after that.
Oh, there you go. All right. We got an LF'n wild card from the crew at Liquid Force, and they're wondering who has been the most influential rider in your life. Single,
Wow.
one person.
That's hard.
so
That's
hard.
impossible.
One person, that's
Do
hard.
I even have to say?
Who? Oh, you got one locked and loaded. Who we got?
I mean, Gunther, obviously.
She was holding up her
Yeah.
ring. You guys.
Oh, I didn't see. Okay, yeah.
Avi.
That's
Gosh,
unfair.
dude.
I don't know.
Okay,
who
well,
mine
you
is.
guys
What?
go.
Yeah, how?
Anybody got one ready? I'm thinking right now.
That's really hard.
Like a single person.
It's
A
okay,
single
guys.
person, yeah,
You can,
yeah.
you can
Okay.
say me. It's
One
whatever.
One
No,
that
I'm
really
joking.
does. Well, I
Don't
mean,
make
yeah.
me feel bad.
Like
I'm like,
low-key.
for sure West, but I have so many friends who are killing it. And it's like, I have the Algo
like
boys.
one person who's influenced you the most in the sport.
Like
I mean,
and,
West treated
like,
my ass the most, so I guess like,
like influence this and just overall, like within everything.
Yeah, overall, all-encompassing influential person
I
your
would.
godfather.
I mean,
guess, or-
in wakeboarding. Like,
I would say like the one Anna jumps out to me
yeah.
because
Yes.
she just did a lot for me when I was figuring
she's-
things
yeah.
out,
She's a good one.
and she freaking was so good. But I mean, other than that, like people at home, but I don't know. And
What about Chase?
Williams.
Do you feel like
Yeah.
he's been
Yeah.
a
You got to be
fan?
up there, right?
Oh, for
Yeah.
sure. No, I was gonna say Anna and Chase Williams.
Yeah.
I remember him getting mad one time because I like did one of the tricks that he was doing, and he's like, "What the heck? She's stealing my tricks!" And that's when I knew that I made it.
Campbell, who you
I'm
got?
thinking. Probably Cooper because I
Yeah.
spent the
Nice.
first like 5 years of wakeboarding with him every single day. nerding
He's
out
so
about wakeboarding.
creative.
Yeah, and
Cooper's
he's so
awesome.
good, and
I
Yeah.
love watching
Shout
him.
out Brim
Yeah.
Dano.
yeah, shout out Brimdana.
Yeah. It's killing it.
Yeah, or the Stuckey family. Each of them has played a different part in my writing and the way I think about things. Oh gosh, yeah. I'm just gonna say either Cooper or the Stuckey family as a whole. So
That's a good one. That's
sorry,
fair.
I didn't really answer you, but there
No,
we
I
go.
mean, I feel like Cooper is a good answer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
You ride with them a lot.
Like
So-
the people that are closest to you.
I was thinking like the moment when I was like thinking, okay, woman wakeboarding is sick, and Anna Nickstedt, there was a clip on Instagram or somewhere where she's riding at CWC or how you say that right?
CWC.
CWC.
Yeah.
And it was like kind of drone shot and from the side, and I was just, oh my God,
Just
it looks
captivated.
so good.
Yeah,
And
I know what you're talking about.
yesterday, I swear, 20 minutes on her Instagram, I couldn't find that clip, and I was like, where did I saw it? I don't know. And it made me so mad that I couldn't find it yesterday.
I think it was with Dave.
Maybe,
when her
but
and
it was
Dave
like,
were in
it was
CBC.
definitely like 7, 8, 10 years ago.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
don't know when, but
She had like this welcome to follow edit.
yeah, it was not that.
It wasn't that?
Mm-mm.
Oh, okay.
So I don't know.
Was it the Welcome to Liquid
Or
Force?
sorry, welcome to Liquid Force.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Where it was like no helmet, no vest, just like
Just full gangster.
yeah, it's
I
pretty
just
sick.
maybe I just had this shot of me when she like hit that one wall and was like all this blue water and she looked so good, and I was like,
You should ask her to
Anna's
send it to
awesome.
you.
I talked with her about it already.
Yeah.
And
Okay,
we couldn't
cool.
figure out what I mean. So
Nice.
Oh.
yeah.
All right. Well, thank
Okay.
you to Liquid Force for that. We'll put the elephant wheel questions back, and I think we take a little break.
Should I start now?
Yeah, you asked this question. Ask
Okay.
it. What men
I think
misunderstand.
I just go over my papers, and it starts. It starts with what I wrote down. Boys are encouraged to take risks as kids, and girls are encouraged to be careful.
Wow.
And now we are getting in this generation that girls start growing up more like boys too. I mean, if you grow up with 3 boys, you definitely like. I think Anna Nickstedt grew up
Yeah.
with 3 boys. You already grow up a little bit different. That's one thing I thought. I just want to put it out and cross it off.
Yeah. I would like to add to that. Like, we've always had this narrative of like, oh, girls are scared to try stuff, or we don't have the balls. And I think like in a way we kind of absorb that information, and I think like those external messages that we always receive mixed in with like our own internal thoughts can lead to just how confident you are in pushing yourself.
Yeah.
Well said. Well said. That was good.
I like that too. And now we have these dads who getting girls as daughters, not guys, and they're seeing, okay, I can push my girl too to a next level. So I don't want to let my girl grow up in a different way, because like not long ago girls were working girls jobs and men are working guys jobs, but now we're mixing in. So I think like now we're like starting the generation with, hey, I don't want my girl growing up being scared.
100%. I think that's
So-
very well said.
I also think it's a lead by example thing, and we watched Rivers and Campbell's edits, and both of these kind of get rid of like the no balls like thing. It's like, well, if a girl were to watch that and like she's trying to check, and they're like, well, you don't have any balls. It's like, well, Rivers and Campbell did it. Like,
Yeah, you
what,
see that?
I could do it. Like, what do you mean no balls?
Yeah.
Like, just shut up. Like, I could do that shit. So it's like, it's a lead from the front, I think, is just as much as it is from the back. So
Yeah. Okay. Cycle. I started thinking about cycle more. Like the last years, I always like I took the pillow, I had a Nuva ring, like just I was feeling blank to it, but I didn't even know it. And since 5 years, I didn't take anything. Like
you're talking about birth control.
yeah, no birth
Sorry,
control. Yeah, thanks. No birth control. And I'm going through the phases, and I realized I'm really grumpy sometimes. I really have phases where I don't have power underwater. So I have this app called Flow. It costs something.
Yeah.
But I know when my period is coming, and I felt it, and I know it now. The week before I get my period, I don't have power underwater.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I'm still going filming and trying a trick. But I know sometimes if I already a second try, I'm like already have tears in the eyes. Like,
Yeah.
don't even try more. Like I know I can go over it. You need to go over it because you have contests sometimes. But it's good to have it in your head and thinking, okay, maybe I'm not trying like this.
Yeah.
This hard way to 70 on here, maybe trying this trick because I'm more comfortable on it. But I'm definitely like just realized, hey, okay, this week I'm soft. And now I'm like, every time something comes up in any other sport, I'm seeing women need to train completely different than men because of our phase, of our like cycle.
Yeah.
Like a man's cycle is 24 hours. A woman's cycle is 30 days.
Yeah, what the cycle is.
Yeah. So
I have a cycle.
you have a cycle.
That's not a sarcastic question. Though.
No.
No,
Yeah,
no.
you have a 24-hour cycle. So
Well, also,
I just had a thought I want to say, but then I was like,
this kind of adds to that, like the work week and the work days were built around a men's cycle, like a 24, like you have your 9 to 5, but then like as women, when we're going through like certain phases where we're just so drained and exhausted, like we're not expected to take time off and to give our bodies the rest that it needs. We have to follow like the standard that's always been set for society.
And I just hope in the future that there is gonna happen more, because every like medicine projects or anything what happened was always tried on men. So we don't even know what is the best for us to come back from a ACL, you know? So
Yeah.
that's definitely one thing. And for example, for us personally, it's better to train. We worked on this word earlier.
Follicular
phase, like the first day after your period to the 14 days. Like I wrote down what like someone told me, but it's like maybe you feel you need to work out strength, like power more, and then in the second 2 weeks you need to like just go running and do this kind of stuff. So it's like
yoga.
I started like athletes and women athletes start going in that direction, but it's not really public yet. Like you really need to make kind of research, but I'm excited to go deeper in it because it's important for every kind of sport athlete to like, why I cannot do this trick today, I normally can.
Yeah, that's so interesting actually. Like,
Do you want?
I was just saying it's interesting. Like I've never thought about that.
Well, I also think it's as like doctors, like they push people just go on birth control, like it's what your body needs, even if you have like heavy periods, whatever. So it's like an easy band-aid to like cover up your cycle. And I think as women athletes, like we don't feel those phases, so we don't really know what if you're on birth control, like you don't know what phase you're in or when it's time to give yourself a break or listen to your body. So yeah.
It's crazy.
Do you have like the list of each phase and what happens during? Do you want to like read that out?
So the follicular phase. It says strength can be slightly higher, so you like should train your strength on it. Pain tolerance tends to increase. Better adoption to strength training. Just like, that's the first phase. And then you have your ovulation around day 14. And then it says ACL injury can be higher.
What?
Well, actually, I tore my ACL one time when I don't know what phase I was in, but I was on a period.
Yeah.
TMI, sorry, but some
we're
people
talking about it. So we're talking about it.
But that is like the ovulation is like right in the middle. So like 2 weeks after your period. And it says also balance and landing control can feel different. So on this day, when your body gets ready for like producing babies,
yeah,
like you can feel like emotional. But it says also what I feel also every woman's cycle feels different, like because I feel like really soft on the last week, it means not that Campbell feels really soft. So it's like everyone feels a little bit different and need to figure it out too. So you really need to find a trainer who like understands it and need to work with you, because not every training plan fits to every woman, only because it's like made for a woman and their cycles. What is
That's so
impressive.
Very true. Well, I definitely feel like so unmotivated and so tired and like just like, and there's so many symptoms that come along with it, just like that are not helpful at all when you're at a contest or whatever we're filming or whatever you're trying to do. It's like
that's the worst when you get your period at a contest. I'll like look at the calendar and I'm like, oh no, that contest is lining up with that. I'm just but I think I just really am like, the type of person where I try to tell people, I'm like, listen to your bodies, like listen, they're trying to tell you something, and there's a reason, because if you don't, like maybe you'll get injured or you're tired or fatigued. So do yourself a favor, listen to your body.
Yeah, good.
So
But still get the clips and stuff. Like, listen to your body, but you can also stop laughing, guys.
I'm just sorry.
You all
sorry.
know I'm right, because
sorry.
you've definitely been
No,
in
for
the
sure.
position where you have to like compete still. Like, don't like it sucks, right? It's hard. Like, you feel weak, you can't, your muscles aren't muscling, you know, like, but still you do have to. There's times when yes, maybe you're home and you're training for the winter. You can let your body rest. But when you have to show up to a contest
I think
perform at your best, like, you do have to just block all of that crap out of your mind and like do what you know you need to do, because you still can do it. Like, you could totally go win a contest or get the sickest clip.
100%.
Push through.
It's just good when you know it, and it's like, okay, I'm soft,
For
but
sure.
I'm stronger than that.
Being aware too.
Instead of like just like being soft and don't understand it, and it's like, okay, I know my cycle, it's the last week. I'm like, I'm soft, but I'm stronger than that, you know? So it's like, if you know why you're like crying right now helps, then just, I'm crying, I'm soft, you know?
Yeah, it's more like being aware of it and
Yeah.
using it as information instead of just being like, oh, well, guess I'm not doing anything today. Like,
or like trying not to be so hard on yourself when
Yes.
you are tired, and you should take a break. You know?
Hey, don't let him
Momo and me are always going deep on stuff like that, and we talking, and Momo figure out like 2 years or last year 2 years something 3-1-3 contest and LA Open were exactly 4 weeks apart. So when you sucked on the one,
Damn.
why did you suck on the other one too? Like, it's like, it's just interesting. So it's like, and I never, when I was younger, I never had this question even. I never experienced that, and I was just always on this phase. But now I like stopped taking the birth control, and I was like 5 years ago, and I like starting feeling this more highs and up and downs. I don't even know how it is when you're taking birth control, because there's not even a lot of thoughts or like symptoms or like how you call
Side effects?
no, when you like make studies on something, what do you call it?
Research?
Yeah, there's not much research on it. So we just all like a little bit laid back how much not research are being made on ACLs on women's.
Yeah, this
is kind of random, but relates to this. One time I was on like a specific birth control, and I had a blood test done, and the doctor told me that my testosterone and like the natural testosterone in my body was so much lower from the birth control. And he's like, I can't believe you're like doing what you're doing and performing at your level, like when you're lacking that.
That P5 would happen a lot earlier.
What?
That P5 would happen a lot earlier, maybe.
Like this past year or two has been great.
That's actually crazy, though. Do you think a lot of girls realize this? Like, obviously, this is very interesting for me to comment on because I have zero experience. But like, do you think they're?
But the thing is, we also don't have a lot of experience because there never was like a big research.
We
behind
just don't
it.
know.
Yeah, I guess like this
like a
information
taboo
where you're like you're
topic.
more energetic or whatever in the first 2 weeks, and then like, do you think a lot of girls realize that or talking about it or thinking about it?
No.
Like, based on
I
your
don't
guys'
think so.
reaction, it was
No,
kinda
this is like my first actual conversation.
Yeah.
with
I feel
reporting.
like I think it just depends on like the videos that you watch on the internet and what you're exposed to, because I feel like this whole like, you know, cycle, I think it's like cycles syncing, or where you're like trying to do specific workouts and things that are tailored to each phase of your cycle. I feel like I was exposed to that maybe like a few years ago, and that kind of sparked the like, maybe.
And you keep like researching it and going down the rabbit hole. Of it,
Yeah, it's kind of on the side, but then it's coming up and back up and back up, and it's like, if we imagine we getting that really better in it and deeper, and we're figuring out, okay, like I feel the first day after my period, I'm so strong. So it's like, okay, so the first week after my period, I should try this back 9 because that's my strong phase. Yeah. Like not a guy. I don't have just 30 days like a guy to try it every day. I have this 7 days in a month, and that's this week right after my period. So like, okay, guys, maybe why you think we're not as good as you, because we have 7 days and not 31 days.
Prime time.
Prime time. And we
It's
need to
go
work
time,
with that. So and we feel like, and I think like in the future, I see it already like in tennis and something they're going with that flow, and I think it's gonna be bigger and bigger, and I'm excited for it.
And this is like another thing to add on to, I don't know, men. I feel like men think like the progression of women's wakeboarding is slower, but that's only because they're comparing us directly to them when we are so different. I mean, we're built differently, we ride differently. There's just so many more factors than like doing the same tricks.
We came later into the sport. What I said earlier, there's a slower progression. We don't see as much women as the men see each other. We have this phase, we have this 7 days power or 4 or 10, I don't know. Every woman is different. So stop comparing us with you, because we are different and we still trying definitely 130% here.
Yeah.
Seriously.
Yeah, it's not like we're just not doing anything. We're giving it our all for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think women's wakeboarding is actually in a great place when it comes to like the progression of everything, and that's very eye-opening, I guess, for me to hear. I don't know anything about this. All this, like, obviously, I know women have periods and shit. Like, I get that, but like, you know, I didn't know the cycles and all that. And like, it sounds like to me where like I was listening to Campbell saying like, yeah, like no excuses, and I totally respect that aspect of it, but also like be a smart wakeboarder where it's like I'm not going to try back 9 when I'm feeling weak, and like statistically, it sounds like I could hurt my knee at a higher percent these days than the other days where I'm feeling good. So it's like learning about that and like factoring that into your career and your riding, what you're trying and stuff is like just a good way to be a smart athlete, because like being not injured is just as important as like landing all the tricks.
Oh yeah,
like, absolutely.
I mean, like the mental battle that goes into trying something. It's like, is my body feeling good? Am I feeling strong? Like, there's just so many like mental pieces that play into it, and I think like as a female, you almost have to think about those things even more so too.
Yeah, absolutely. Anything else you got on this, like the cycle or anything, or do you want to kind of dive into more about like? I know we wanted to touch on equal pay when it came to contests a little bit more, because we talked about the brand side of things, but.
Yeah, I mean, just like take your ovulation day, like the day, like just take this as a break day and ride before and after it. I mean, take this day as cruising, working on your basic tricks, what you do already. You know, you refresh your brain. You cannot work every day on new tricks. Like, you just need to also, like, get them in to work on your style. So that's like days for that. You know, if you feel like weak, means not you cannot ride. You still can ride, but you work on like maybe tricks what you do already and make them better because you're comfortable already. So that's for sure something.
I think that's such a good point that you make, Sina.
Thank you.
Yeah, I like that.
I feel like a lot of females need to hear it too.
And maybe it's like also a thing what is just coming in when you're older and not when you're younger, because I didn't feel it when I was younger. So, but we don't know because there's no research about women, because all research were made on men. So maybe let's see the future. We get more information about that.
Come on, scientist.
Come on.
I mean, we want to dive back into equal pay a little bit. Sounds like there's maybe some more we want to touch on. I don't know if Meagan or Rivers, you want to lead off on one of these two?
Do you want to start, Ribs?
Yeah, I was going to say Rochambeau.
Well, I try to think of it as a more like logical and non-biased way if I can, even though I am very biased, but just trying to put myself in other people's shoes and like, how would the guys feel? And I think that I totally, like, first, at least podium should be fully equal.
1, 2, 3, you mean podium?
At least podium. Okay. I totally think that top 8 should be equal. But like, let's just start with podium. We are all riding on the same setup. Okay. We all spend the same amount of money to get there. We all spend the same amount of money on accommodation, if not more, because I personally am not going to go crash on some random guy's couch. So maybe more. We pay the same on entry fees. Okay. We spend all season long preparing for the events. So equal prize money, first through third, totally first through eighth should be applied. And maybe if it's not equal, then women's entry fees should be cheaper or lower cost, because why are we paying the same as the guy if we have lower opportunity to win as much as the guys? I mean, that's just like a random thought, but I mean, we're all putting the same time, money, blood, sweat, and tears to get to these events. and
that's a
right
good
on the
point.
setups, we're taking the same crashes, we're risking the same risks. Like,
Yeah, we're still sending our bodies.
I don't know why it's not equal. Like, I mean, maybe the purse shouldn't be equal. So you have 20 guys and 10 girls, and like obviously first through 6th for girls, and then maybe first through 16th for guys. Like, you know, vary that. But I think first, or at least podium, should be fully equal.
Do you think that, let's say the purses were the same, that that would lead to more female participants, more
Yes.
opportunities?
Yes.
So, I mean, technically now a lot of the purses aren't equal still.
Right.
But if they were the equal, maybe we'd get more girls coming out to the events because they would be like, hey, I can pay for my flight. I can cover my hotel. I have an incentive to be here to prove my riding.
Yeah. But I do totally understand, like, as a guy going through twice as many rounds as the girls to get the same amount of money. Like, I totally understand that. And that's, I think, where the percentage can change with the purses. Like, pay deeper for the guys because they do go through twice as many rounds. And at least for the cable side of things.
Yeah. I guess if there were more females, if like the purses, like if they paid out deeper and the purses were bigger, maybe there would be similar amount of girls to guys, depending on like the field.
Right, yeah. And then that's just like the chicken and the egg. Like,
Yeah.
like, should we invest in this first and just hope girls sign up, or should we wait for girls to sign up? But if we wait for girls to sign up, they might not never sign up because there's no money for them. So it's like, what do you do first? Is like, do you invest in this
100%.
if you have the money, or do you just wait on the participation?
What would you say to a guy who said women shouldn't make the same amount because people aren't going to the contest to watch the women as much as they are the men?
That's some freaking bull crap
God
right there.
damn, go in a strip club or something.
Oh my God. Yes, Sina.
Come on.
100%. I would tell them to.
Yeah,
that
because if we would be bigger, there would be the same amount of girls coming in there. If like
To
the
watch.
industry would support us as the same as the guys, because we would be more girls than already too.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree
So,
with that.
Like, okay, I'm sorry, you cannot join this contest anymore because you don't understand the system. Like, we want to support a woman, we want to support a man, and it's like we are one thing. We just a little different. I'm sorry.
We need, or sorry, you go.
No, I was just my answer to that question would be I don't think a lot of people come to contests to see the top crazy tricks, and I don't think a lot of people even understand the nuances of all these crazy tricks.
Yeah.
So maybe there's like a very diehard community that's like, I came to see Trent Stuckey land the fucking double rewind or whatever. But I think the majority want to see a storyline or something where it's like, I'm seeing these competitors, tell me the story, and I want to like make it engaging for me to watch. Like guy, girl, it doesn't matter. Like just give me an engaging storyline to follow and watch. So I think that's where like the bulk of people going to watch contests they want, at least I think that's what I want to see. So
Yeah,
that was
I just
my
think
answer.
they want to watch, like, wakeboarding looks cool.
They want to watch good competition and they want to see good storylines. Like,
yeah.
I think from both men and female, I think it's just so important just for like the health of the sport, for the next generation of like the younger girls as well. We need a like an educational video to show all the males in the sport on why it's just important to support females and equal pay.
Yeah.
I mean, do you not want more, like, guys, do you not want more girls around? That to me is like,
Yeah,
Sorry? Do you not want what?
like, do you not want more girls around? Like, that's,
Oh.
Yeah,
what do you
seriously.
mean?
I don't know. Like,
Facts.
would you
Yeah.
not want to show up
Facts,
to a contest and it's 50% guys, 50% girls?
After
Or
party
do you
gonna
want to
make
show up
so
to a
much more
contest
fun.
that's 90%? Like, it just seems that, like, I get the, like, prize purse kind of thing, but man, I don't know. It seems a lot more fun. So
It's definitely like a hard conversation, you know. I just can't
And now
even wrap
it's simple. The guys are crying that they don't getting girlfriends, but they don't want to include more girls. So
seriously.
They don't
So
want more fish
what?
in the sea.
so we
And
need
like
to
dating a wakeboarder like would make their lives so much easier. You have always somebody to pull you if you need, somebody to coach you, somebody to film you.
Yep.
There's a lot of perks to it.
Yeah.
you both have sponsors. You bounce each ideas off each other. Like, yeah,
Exactly.
you know better than
I
anybody.
know best.
I mean, I guess Sina too. Yeah, you
And
guys both
Sina.
know.
Yeah. So if you're still not helping women grow,
you're just hurting the sport as a whole. Like,
Something wrong
Yeah.
with you. You didn't just understand what we just all said.
Yeah. And I think like the guys, they just don't, some of them just like aren't exposed to just what it's like to be a female in sports. And Gunther, obviously, like we live together. We've been together for almost 10 years now. Like he's seen me like work so hard, go through like struggles and fight for certain things. So he just has such a deep understanding. But sometimes I wish other guys in the sport could also be exposed to that.
yeah, I like that.
Less me,
I like
me,
that
me,
too.
more us, us, us. Yeah. And I think that's not even like, yes, gender wise, but also just as a whole. Like,
Yeah, do you care
capable
about
wins, just like
wakeboarding?
us, all, everything. So,
Yeah.
Yeah.
yeah. I think actually we got a question from Anna Fryer, and she's wondering, what makes you feel equal? Prize money / number of riders in a contest / support in general.
All of the above? I don't know.
Yeah, all of it. I mean, definitely prize money for sure. You want to go, Ribs? Or I don't know. You started.
drinking my water.
Okay.
I just said all of it.
Oh.
I would say like recognition from brands, support from brands. That definitely makes me feel equal. Just being one of like the like top girls supported on a lot of like the bigger companies. I'm like, okay, yeah, I have put in the work. I do deserve to be here and to be supported by these companies. What about you guys?
Completely the same but different. But I came to America and I went to this first house party and this guy came over and just said hi to everyone in the group but not me.
Oh my
That's the worst.
God.
And I've never experienced that in Germany. I think there's like one level, but I experienced that on wakeboard trips in Poland in this direction, and I experienced it again and again in America. And I'm like, are this guy shy and don't want to say hi to me? Are they don't having respect for me? But I just don't understand it. Like, I'm standing here. You can give me your hand. You know what I mean? If you have a woman or being single, I'm married, it doesn't matter. It's just something normal. It just should not be something what you should not do. And it just like gives me really this angst, like, are we still living in this area right now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's definitely happened. No, just like that's definitely happened to me as well. And it's just like kind of shocking. It's like, wow. Like, I don't know. It's crazy.
It's the worst when
You're overlooked.
Yeah, when a guy's like introducing himself to like two other guys next to you and then just like starts to conversate with them and you're like, hey, what about me? I'm a person. I'm here too.
I'm a person.
Yeah. It would be like with now we like just the other day we like went to get grass seeds for the land and I walked in there with Wes and this guy just said hi to Wes and I was like, I'm just not a big deal. I'm not gonna open something here, but I'm just like, I guess it happened again. But maybe I should actually say, here, give me your hand.
I do that. I'm like, I nudge my way in.
Yeah, I change. I'm gonna do that. But it's like definitely something what I experienced in that direction. I was like, are we still here? It makes me sad. But
Okay, let's say if you went to an organization and you said, we demand equal prize money, are you more likely to get shot down or be denied because of that? Or if you said, okay, with like 25% less prize money, are we doing ourselves a disservice and, succumbing to inequality? Like, what would you do? Does that make sense?
Do you mean would you
I
rather
understand.
get included with less money or not get
Yes.
included at all? Is that kind of the...
Ask for equal and not get included? Like, what's
Yeah.
the right, like, what do you do?
It's a great question.
So like,
You're like,
I was like, that's a solid question.
So
I
like,
mean,
if they have a budget of 10,000 and doing 5,000 and 5,000, or just 10,000 and women not being included.
yeah, I mean, it's just, I think like as a female, it's like hard to figure out the best way. Like, should we still be involved, but like sacrifice having a lot less?
let's just do a hypothetical.
Kind of like
I see.
with the whole sponsorship thing, like saying no to things.
No, it's more so in the realm of contest,
see.
but also it's harder to
Yeah, I know.
Like, let's say there's a
I know what you mean.
hypothetical like cable tour, and it says
Yeah.
we're gonna give 100,000 to guys and 70,000 to girls. That's what we're gonna do. You're saying, should we say yes to that, even though we're accepting that we are, quote unquote, not worth as much? Is that what you're kind of the question?
Yeah. Will we ever?
Or should you just say no? We are only going to take 100K, the same as the dudes, and
But they might be
they
like,
might say no.
No.
So then, did you just shoot yourself in the foot?
Yes.
Women's wakeboarding.
Yes.
That's
So maybe we need to show up with 100 girls and say they're all coming to this contest and make sense. I don't
force
know.
their hand. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think we should rally for sure. I'll get that list off my phone and we'll hit everybody out and be like, come on.
I have something spicy to that.
Okay.
Go.
So when I started Copycats Club and I started doing the magazine, I'm being a part of Slingshot, and then it was about doing this Copycats Club Pro model. And I talked with a lot of people about it because I was thinking about it because I want to making this magazine what is for everyone. But I was like, I have the opportunity to go along with one brand and like grow a good family. And I decided to going with the Copycats Club Pro board and working with Slingshot because I didn't have any connection to the other brands. I didn't know how they handle me and if they would be equal to me because I'm a woman. And yeah, at the end, I put 2-3 Liquid Force rider on the pro model, on the cover, not pro model, on the cover of the print magazine.
Yeah.
But Liquid Force never made the ad in my magazine. And it made me sad.
Yeah.
Because I was like, hey, I know I made this board, but it's just a board. That means not I'm making this magazine for everyone, but it was just like everyone was hyped on it. Everyone was supportive and like give me ideas. And I just got always this kind of like, oh, we don't have budget for that. And then Grab Matters come over and Liquid Force supports you. So I was like, they were just so spicy about that I like completely filled in with Slingshot. But then I was also, if I would have not do that, would they have supported me the same way? So it's like, you never know which direction you should go. And it's definitely like a deep thing, but I want to say it to like understand, like, where are we coming from? We are just as athletes, but we have always this big decisions to make. What is the smartest thing? Should we say yes to the 7,000? Or should we say no? But where are we then in the next 5 years? So it's like, it's hard in this moment where to go. So you never know. Like, I never know if I would have said no to this Copycats Club Pro board. Would I have get nothing at the end? Or would I have the same support from Liquid Force or they would have never the budget for me. I would have never known, So
Was this just for print that you were asking for the money?
Yeah.
I obviously am not in the shoes of Liquid Force, but they were big supporters of Alliance magazine.
Yeah.
And if I were to guess, I would say that it was probably due to the fact that it was a print medium.
I mean, I understand that, but it's not about like Slingshot or Liquid Force. It's about the fact what you said, that you don't know what to do in this moment. Should I go with the $7,000 for the girls, or should I say no and maybe never being a part of this contest and girls never gonna show up? What is the right way to do?
And it's crazy how every decision can just depict the future. And maybe if you went with the other brand instead of Slingshot, you'd be in maybe such a different position now. I mean, you just never know how every little decision just can go.
Is that called the butterfly effect?
Yeah, the butterfly effect.
Oh, butterfly, yeah. Yeah, so I could be completely not here, not even give up completely. And like now I'm really feel appreciated that like, for example, like John and where I see my value and I tell them I'm burned out, but if you guys pay me, I'm going to keep going because I want that wakeboarding is progressing,
Yep.
So, yeah, you never know where you are at the end or what you think about that. You know what I mean? It's like...
I don't know. I think that's a kind of a carrot and stick situation. I, as a brand, would never want to, like, hold money in front of someone and be like, you're burnt out, but, like, keep working. Here, I'll pay you. Like, I think you just like keep grinding and like you gotta like burnout is real. It happens to everybody. But like I personally wouldn't want to go to a brand and be like, I'm burnt out. Give me more money to motivate me to do this now.
Oh, I understand.
Like I don't want to be in that position. So it's like I
but
feel
there's
it,
also
though.
like an value for example, like I know my value, and I know I did way too much the last years for the money I made because I love the sport so much.
Yeah.
And I know I'm gonna keep going with what I'm doing because I think it's because I always gonna love wakeboarding. I always gonna love snowboarding because it's just a part of my. I don't know. I don't know even where it come. Like I don't even know. You know what I mean? So it's like we all love that sport, and on what value are we gonna like keep going or not?
Yeah.
So it's like interesting for like you young girls to see like on what level are we can end up. You know, it's like. Yeah, where should we keep going, or like where we say no or yes? Like, it's hard.
Like, how much do you put in to where it starts taking away from you? Like,
or are you just going off of straight passion? Forever.
Yeah,
and then just trying to, create more opportunities for the younger generation. Yeah.
All right, actually, I have a great Instagram question from this guy named Wolf. And he goes, "How can I inspire my daughter to get into the sport when equal pay is a challenge on the women's side of things?"
Listen to this podcast.
Help, baby.
I wonder how old she is, because if she's like...
I think she's pretty young.
She's probably not thinking about equal prize.
Yeah, I mean, I think there's... Or you go, Campy.
I don't know. I just think it's really funny that, like... I mean, I don't know. It's just funny.
No, keep going, because I think I agree with what you're about to say.
A super young kid, like... I don't know. Wakeboarding's just so sick. And, like, if you just overcomplicate it with all of these things, like, these things are definitely things we need to think about, for sure. But just, like, wakeboard for fun, because wakeboarding is the sickest thing ever. And, like, it's just so fun. I don't know.
Yeah.
You can do... You
shouldn't not do it.
You should not think about that as a dad.
I was going to say, as a kid and a dad, that should just be, does my kid like it? Is it fun?
Just take them wakeboarding. If they like it, sick. If they don't, whatever. Like,
I didn't play basketball as a kid because I think I was going to make it in the NBA.
No, you just do what you want.
You know,
you're a kid.
It was fun.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, this is like just in terms of making things better. Like we all do it because it's fun.
For sure.
But we're also we're also talking about this because it's fun and we really care about it and we want to make it better for everybody else.
And I think at the end, okay, like boat is a different side of money wise, but like if you buy a season pass of your kid and a board, I think you can afford that and have your kid just having fun and not need to say, you need to do this and this and this trick. Like, if this kid wants it, you like spend the same amount of money if your kid would go playing soccer.
Yeah.
I mean,
or travel baseball.
Yeah. I mean, okay, like a ball and some shoes are cheaper than a season pass and a wakeboard. But I mean, if you want to make your kid happy, I know you're gonna spend it because I have a kid and now I would spend is $500 more a year to make my kid happy.
I mean, I think just at the end of the day, like answering this guy's question, just make sure you make like it's as appealing as it can be for your daughter. Like, make sure she's having fun, and if she's not, maybe it's not for her, and that's totally okay. But fun should be the number one priority.
Yeah, don't have in your head that like, oh, my daughter's not going to be able to make a living out of this sport. Let's not have her do it. Like, what the fuck? Come on. No, like, but on the other side of that, like behind the scenes at your local cable, like do stuff that would encourage like girls contests or getting other girls into it. And don't like necessarily communicate that with your daughter. Just be like, hey, they're like, we're doing this girls thing on so-and-so night. Like,
bring them to the ladies' clinics. Like, be aware, or be on social media. Be aware of what's happening around you and participate and show her videos of other females doing it. And
I think especially like if she is riding cable or even boat, like creating a community. You know, you want to find girls her age or around her age, and I feel like when a kid has friends in a sport, it just keeps them going.
Oh,
so,
yeah.
If she has a friend from school, bring that friend out and have them ride together. And like, maybe she won't like it. Maybe she'll faceplant and we'll hate it. But like, try it a couple times and maybe one will stick.
You tried it.
I think we take a little break and we do a segment from Slingshot, new segment, Slings Hot Takes.
Wait, weren't we going to do John's spicy question?
Let's do John's spicy question after the hot takes.
Okay. Sorry.
So, all right, I think we start. We'll
Should I
start.
get another drink?
Yeah, get another drink. We'll start with Meagan on the. So I'll run through these. There's 8 of them. They're kind of meant to be quick.
Are we doing like you get everybody answers the same question?
Yeah, I'll ask the question, then we'll all go one by one. You guys all go by one by one answer. And they're meant to be kind of quick, so it's not like.
So we shouldn't elaborate too much on it.
Enough. Unless if you feel very strongly about it, then sure, let it rip. All right, starting with Meagan. Are blunts real?
Oh gosh, why'd you start with me?
Well, Sina was pouring a drink, and it's.
I guess like yes and no.
And you gotta stand on business on this one.
Okay. Yes.
Okay. Campbell.
Blunts are real.
Okay. Rivers.
Yes.
All right.
Blunted, bruh.
Best wakeboard movie.
Oh, I'm starting with every. Okay.
Well, we can go back. We can go back down. Yeah, let's go see the best wakeboard movie, and then we'll go back and we'll snake draft style.
I love all the collisions.
You gotta pick one.
Fair.
You gotta pick one.
Big fair.
Which one?
One.
Best wakeboard movie. Singular.
You know how many there are out there?
A lot.
I think 12. Or not?
The first one that comes to your mind.
The edit? No, movie. Not edit. Movie.
Okay. I mean, there are 3.
3.
The first one.
First one's good.
Most inspiration for me.
Sewer Cats?
I mean, I don't want to know because I'm looking up to other people.
Okay.
I don't look up to myself.
Fair.
That's true. Rivers, best wakeboard movie.
This is, the debut. That might be kind of vanilla, but that's just like.
It doesn't mean it's not true, though. Like, I mean, you can have that
It's
opinion.
your personal thought.
It's
just like what inspired you.
It's just one that I can rewatch as many times as I want, and like, I'm always rewatching it and being like, "Wow, that's so cool."
Yeah, it's certified heat.
Yeah.
Campbell, best wakeboard movie.
Dog Days.
Yeah.
Bam, 100%.
Damn.
Dog Days is good.
Dog Days. Watched that thing like 200 times probably.
I was in between Dog Days and formats, but I lean towards formats.
Wow, nice. I love it.
Format.
All right, you're up again, Meagan. If there was one rider you could bring back in the game, who would it be and why?
Me and Rivers were laughing about this because we're saying the same person, but I would say Anna Nickstad. She just had such a big influence on the sport, and I was sad that, her career ended when it did, and just thinking about if she was still in the sport, what would she have done now? Like, my brain just goes there, like, how much more would she have done if she was still here? And I bet she would have been doing a lot still.
Yeah, firing.
That podcast would have much more sauce.
100%. Anna,
One day,
real quick.
One day.
Yeah, when is that happening?
Hopefully soon. Campbell, if there was one rider you could bring back in the game, who would it be and why?
Oh gosh.
That's a really hard question.
Like, my mind goes immediately to Randall. Like, that's where my head goes for sure. But then I start thinking, like, what could Raph do? What could, Twelker even? Does Twelker ride still?
I think Twelker's a valid answer. I think you'd say you have to bring him back. Yeah.
I would, because I want to go wakeboard with Twelker.
Like, bring him back in the limelight. Like, he's
yeah.
So
like,
that's a good
he's
answer.
in his,
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, Anna.
All right. Sina?
Same.
Anna?
Yeah.
Sick. Anna. Okay. We voted.
It's not too late, Anna. Make her come back.
I called with her last week, and she said she's gonna go right next week because she had visit all his fitness classes, and she said, I got so fucking bored in his fitness classes. And then she saw her board in the shop, and she's like, always looked at her board. So don't have pressure, just go ride, have fun. Don't think you need to do something big now with all of us saying we want you back, but
No,
we
just
want
go.
you back.
Yeah, take some laps.
Yeah, for sure.
Oh, we miss
Yes.
you, Anna.
We miss you.
Sina, if it's plastic, is it a handrail?
For me personally, not. But then it's like, what is this unit rails called? What is plastic on top? It's a tube.
Rail. Just a
It's a rail.
A
maybe?
pipe.
It's a pipe.
Tiny
Pipe
pipe.
sounds big
It's
to
a
me.
pipe.
Yeah.
Tiny
That sounds
pipe.
big.
Tiny pipe.
What is it?
Little
tube?
TP.
Tube?
TP.
I said
TP.
tube.
Tube?
Pipe,
I
tube.
guess it is like a.
Pipes and tubes sound big to me.
They do.
That's kind of where my brain goes.
So maybe we need a new word for
Maybe we
it.
need a new word. Rivers?
Plastic rail.
Yeah,
If it's
I've
plastic.
I've always, when someone tells me handrail, I always think of a handrail in the streets.
Yeah, like a metal thing like
a
this
metal,
big.
super
Yeah.
small, really hard to full pull, kind of sketchy.
So no.
So no.
All right, Campbell.
Yeah.
Nope.
I would have bet $1 million on that answer from Campbell.
It's not.
I mean, it's also
It's not a handrail. Like, I don't feel like that's a question, but sorry, unless you were gonna
No,
make
no.
it a question. But.
She's gonna say yeah.
no. I mean, also like the noise that you hear when you
Yeah.
hit
Here's
a
metal.
proper metal handrail. Like, that is so satisfying. So plastic doesn't do that.
Facts. All right,
Facts.
Megan, is skinny stance actually better or just a trend?
Okay, what type of skinny stance are we talking? Are we talking like your natural standing width?
No, I
Or-
think we got to be narrower than that. I would imagine, right?
Wait, what's the question again?
Is skinny stance actually better or just a trend?
I think it's just a trend unless it's your natural stance because, well, okay, just to like preface real quick, I used to have a super wide stance. I don't know if you guys know this, but and then I hurt my knee, and then I came back and I like started moving my stance more and more in until I was like all the way in, but that like equaled my normal standing stance, and I feel like it made my wakeboarding so much better. But I feel like if you go even more than that, like how do you press on a rail? How do you like land without slipping
Yeah,
out?
landing is a tough one.
Can't be.
So the question is, like, is it a trend?
Is skinny stance actually better or just a trend?
I mean, I think each person's different. I hate that I'm not really giving you a straight up answer. I'm just going to say it's a trend because the trend is like this, right? And we're going back to wide stance kind of, sort of, the next few years. But I don't know if it's actually better. Like for Cooper, for example, he's used to have a super skinny stance, and now he has a wide stance. Like everyone's just changing. I don't know. I'm going to say it's a trend. That's my final answer, I guess.
Nice.
Yeah.
Rivers?
Yeah, I think it was definitely a trend, but it does make certain things better for certain people's style. So it was a trend. People hopped on the trend. Some people liked it. I didn't like it, so I'm just kind of like a normal stance.
Yeah, I'm normal stance
And
gang.
you're very unstable, in my opinion, when you're, like, think about if you're standing still, your feet close together, and someone pushes you over, you're going to fall. Versus if you've got, like, a wide athletic stance ready to go.
Yeah.
So I think technically a wider stance would be better, but some people like that with a skinny stance.
Yeah, to each their own. Sina?
I was snowboarding one day, and we didn't have any features, so we just like changed our bindings the whole time.
What?
Interesting.
And spinning is easier when your bindings are tighter together on a snowboard, but you cannot spin over kickers on a tighter stance because you need to have a good landing in wakeboarding. So I think a middle thing, because like nose press and tail presses and any presses are so much harder if you go really tight on it. I think it also like it's just you should have a good middle.
Yeah, I think anything extreme is probably always going to fall under trend status. But
Yeah.
we'll see. Back to you, Sina. Should pros be allowed to ride without a vest and a helmet?
No, because you should be someone everyone looks up to. And I don't want that my kid looks up to you and starts riding without a helmet and a vest. But it's all personal, and I know how sick it feels with riding without a helmet and a vest. So, yeah.
That's interesting.
Yeah, I don't think it should be like a rule,
Yeah.
but I mean, like if you want to go ride without a helmet and a vest, like go for it and like think you're cool and whatever. But like for my personal safety, I'd probably rather not. And then I don't want someone to go and do it because I did it and then get brain damage. So like, I'm probably not going to do it.
Campbell?
I think you just do whatever you want. I mean, I don't think there should be a rule. But I also understand, like, if the cable's running normal hours. And like
Oh, at the
pro
cable, yeah,
thinks
no.
they're all, like, cool and they can just go do whatever they want. Like, there's rules there. But there shouldn't, I don't think there should be, like,
You're a pro,
the
you don't have
wakeboarders
to, yeah.
yeah, like, that's not realistic.
Yeah, it's not like a status
But,
you reach.
I mean, I think do whatever you want. Just don't be an idiot. But do
Facts.
whatever you want.
Megan?
Yeah, I'd say like ride at your own risk, obviously. And I think like when you're at a park, obviously you should wear a vest and helmet because you're like setting an example to the non-pro people there. But if you're going to not, like, at least educate yourself with the risks and the people that have gotten really hurt from it. And then, I don't know, maybe it should be a rule, like, you're not allowed to not, like, it's just an internal rule. You can't wear not wear a vest or a helmet until your brain is fully developed.
That's actually a great take.
Yeah,
I love that
that's
take. Yeah, once the frontal cortex is fully
Yeah.
developed, you can make your decisions. All right, back to you, Megan. Is a video part from a wake park considered a part?
Please.
I would say yes, like depending on the length and the quality of tricks and the quality of the video. If it's obviously a high quality production like Rivers is, then it's for sure a part. But if you're just going and putting together like a video and you make it really fast and maybe like the quality isn't there, then maybe it's more of a web edit.
I like it. Campbell?
I agree.
Lean a little forward, closer to the mic.
Sorry, I agree. Yeah, Rivers' video is an awesome example of a cable park part, or Sincerely Trent, that is a video part. Now, it's way better to go not in a park. I would much rather watch you not in a park and hitting boxes in a park. Boxes as in things people call rails that are not rails. But I just would like to see legit, more legit things, like rails hit sketchy things. If it's at a park, doing some of the things you were doing, some of the things Trent's doing, like that's so sick, and I love to see that pushing and progressing cable park riding. So I don't know. I guess I for sure do agree with what Meagan said, and it can be.
Okay.
Just throwing together Instagram clips.
Case by case scenario.
Yeah.
Okay. Rivers?
I would just say the same exact thing, so I'm just gonna keep it short.
Okay. Sina?
I'm saying the same because, people just still need to value that if you do the tricks in the streets, it's way crazier. But the tricks, what we saw Rivers and Campbell's edit, and we are highly impressed about that. And it's just like, for sure, we cannot do these tricks what we do on this park features yet in the streets, and I don't even know if we can do that ever. So that's just two different shoes, I would say.
Yeah.
Okay. Last one. Sina, most illegal trick.
Oh my God. Most illegal trick.
Okay, what do you mean illegal?
Don't do it. Don't do it.
Illegal means it's
Don't do
not
it.
like a Zeech or a Tindy, but it's like you see it and you're just like,
Like personal preference.
maybe you shouldn't have
Slight
done that
cringe.
one. Yeah.
Okay.
And what I don't even know how there's the whirlies when they just take
Yeah, that's
and
good.
just, I'm sorry, that's
Whirly
not
bird?
a trick for
That's
me.
fair.
When you're just like, and then double, like just taking the hand.
Double whirly.
I haven't seen. I mean, I'm.
They're a rarity
Yeah.
these days.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I mean on the 2.0 in the corner, like you just like
Ooh, I
start
got it.
flying and just
Okay.
like, woo!
That's a good answer.
I hate that I have to do whirlies, but I just have to break it out in the comp sometimes.
Yeah, I mean I understand, but that's
yeah.
my opinion.
No, I did win nationals this year without a whirly, so I was.
Hey.
I was
Hey,
pretty
whoa,
high.
we're breaking the mold here.
always,
Okay, we're
it's
good.
always a goal to like not have to do the trick.
I mean
There
we're
is-
on the same page.
There is nothing like a good whirly slam on the boat, though.
I've taken some.
I'm picturing a couple right now. All right, Rivers, most illegal trick.
Board slide front forward. Don't do it.
Wow, I like
Yeah,
that.
I
I
like
did
it
not
too.
think of that.
Yeah, you're right.
Or just not front forward, just board slide 450. Like like front board.
Oh, either way. I
Like-
should- yeah.
I feel
Like back lip, back four, obviously is totally super awesome. But like just a front board side.
wait, a front board or a back board or a front lip?
Sorry, back board
450.
or front
Okay.
lip
There we
450s.
go.
Don't do them.
Understood.
Yep. Agree.
Yeah, I
Right?
think you get a
I
lot
like
of people
that.
agreeing with that one.
Yeah.
It's just
I'm gonna
like
go
doing
try
a
'em now, but-
bad looking.
Just make you cringe so
front
hard.
part.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like a toe five. It's just
Yeah,
like,
but just
It's like nails on a
bad.
chalkboard.
yeah, like an ungrabbed toe
Just
five.
kidding. It's not that bad.
All right,
Don't.
Campbell, most illegal trick.
Oh, doing a air trick in the middle of the cable where there's kickers and rails and there's people trying to do things. Because there's a specific person that does that at ODub. And he does that a lot.
Or
I'm not
elevators
gonna
every
name
And
lap.
his name shall not be
No,
said.
no. He knows who he is.
But you know,
Yeah, for sure. No, but yeah, just like shaking the whole freaking cable in the middle of where people are trying to, yeah.
Hair trick in the wrong
Sorry, I went on
spot.
a little rant there, but
No, that's good that you're heated on
Yeah.
that one.
Yeah.
Meagan,
Okay.
most illegal trick.
I'm gonna be kind of basic here. I'm gonna say really, because no matter how big you go or if you try to grab it, like we all know that when you watch a rally, it's like, oh, that's a little cringe. Unless the only acceptable time is if you're trying to like get some LOLs on a video or you're trying to please a crowd.
your first date on the
wait,
cable.
so what about everybody that does air rallies and contests?
No, just like a straight up railing.
Oh, like off the kicker or off
I mean,
the boat?
an air railing too. Like, it's just not cute.
Just any railing. It's not cute.
It's like,
Oh
maybe
my
if you like, if you go and you like an air trick, like you tail grab into like a back one, like that's kind of sick. But like
the full extendo railing.
Yeah.
Railing's not
full
cute,
extendo.
guys. Don't do
Superman.
Just
Stay
a straight up railing, like cut out, flick, railing, land. Yeah, I totally
I think
understand.
every wakeboarder can agree that that's like
the easiest thing
one
ever.
of the most cringe tricks to watch.
Yeah.
Aside from, what's
And you maybe tried it, but you tried it once and you do it for fun to like just hype up the
Like,
crowd. But
you
then
ha-
there's coming
yeah.
this one person who's doing it every lap on purpose. You're like,
Yes.
stop.
Yeah.
I don't want to drink a
off
beer
the
with you tonight.
XL, and they're in front of you.
It's like a litmus test. If you see somebody do that, you're just like, nah.
I think as a wakeboarder though, you can't wakeboard or be a pro wakeboarder and not have done a railing in your life. Like you have to. It's like a rite of passage. But don't add that to the
everyday.
consistent tricks, all right?
No, every time I pull into the cable, Rivers does one.
Well, they're fun.
Yeah, they are fun.
Rivers is like, no comment.
I do like a couple.
You're so
Oh, a couple. Oh, it's a couple now. I thought it was just one. Okay.
Maybe like 1 or 2 a week. Like I gotta hit my railing quota. Make sure I can.
You got to get your ab workout in.
Yeah, 7 a day or whatever.
Dave
my
AV
routine.
preaches the Rayleighs. He does like
Yeah.
20 a set, he said. So.
Golly.
All right. Well, thank you to Slingshot for that, for those hot takes. I think now it's time we dive into a guest question from John Dreiling.
Oh, boy.
Okay.
Yo, super stoked for this one. We got a ton of heavy hitters in the booth, so I'm going to be bringing some heavy questions. We got a couple of them, so let's get into it. To start, what are some of the challenges you face as an athlete that men don't face? If you are comfortable with it, shed some light on the offensive, discriminatory, and derogatory moments you have experienced being a woman in a male-dominated sport. How do these experiences add to those challenges you face as an athlete? Do you think that this has improved over the last 10 years? How can we do a better job making women feel more safe and comfortable and help them reach their full potential as an athlete? Looking forward to hearing this one. Enjoy, guys.
Wow.
Quick.
Spicy.
Told you it was under 30
Shout out
seconds.
Johnny.
So I wrote down everything. If we want to tackle it one by one, or if anything jumps out to anybody, we can just start one by one, or how you guys feeling?
One
Yeah.
by one, maybe.
Okay. So first one was, to start, what are some of the challenges you face as an athlete that men don't face? I mean, we definitely did touch on
Yeah.
a good bit of that, but I mean, if there's anything else. I mean, you mentioned earlier, Rivers, that you said like I wouldn't just sleep on some random dude's couch. I think that's like maybe not
Yeah,
on the
that's a
cable
good
aspect
one.
of it, but like
Yeah.
that's a challenge, because if I were to go to a contest, I wouldn't. But like if I were to, I would have no problem sleeping on anybody's couch. Like,
Yeah,
I
exactly.
wouldn't think twice about it. So.
And I think we did talk about this in my podcast
Yeah.
a year ago. But yeah, like I wouldn't go and just sleep on some random guy's couch. That's for sure. I would spend the extra money for better accommodation. Yeah.
I love your parents for that.
I don't know. Sometimes I feel like the details of women's wakeboarding can get a bit overlooked. I think that sometimes people are just looking for like the next MBD or like the next hammer, when really like they're missing the progression of women's wakeboarding as a whole, like the style, just amplitude, like just all the little things that you might overlook when you're just comparing it to the guys and like those next MBDs.
Yeah, and I think me and you were talking about, I was like, do you have any clips of girls? And you were talking about Kira, and she posted a video the other day. I think she's coming back from knee injury or something, but it was just like back ones and front threes that were just grabbed, and they were all like really good.
They were so
And I feel like
good.
that probably gets overlooked, where it's like, maybe if a guy does it, maybe it's tweaked a little bit better, but like, or different or something,
Yeah.
but like some guys will blow it up, but like a girl does it, it's like, well, she's just doing ones and threes. It's like, well, a guy just did that too. And like you
Exactly.
guys, so I don't know. It's,
Yeah.
I think
Man.
maybe it's easier to get overlooked or something.
I think it totally is to get overlooked as a female.
Like just more overall hype, I guess. And
Yeah.
less internal derogatory comments towards women's wakeboarding. Like the stuff you can hear on the dock, or like
what?
Yeah,
or
what
just
do you-
like, or no, just like, oh well, she's a girl, like just stuff like.
Yeah. I mean, getting commented on about our bodies, like I feel like all female athletes at some point have experienced that. Whether it's like positive or negative, it's still something you don't want to hear. You want to hear that you're wakeboarding sick and that your body has nothing to do with that. or even, yeah.
Or like, yeah, or just hearing things about how, just in public, like how women's wakeboarding, like guys will say that women's wakeboarding isn't as good. Like you hear,
people talk crap about that all the time.
Yeah, like you hear that all the time, and that's just like not cool.
It sucks. Like I don't want to hear you talk shit on women's wakeboarding to my face.
You can say anything you want about wakeboarding, but like,
well, and like saying it in a casual way, like just it's become so casual, like a casual, like jokingly way, and then they're expected us to like laugh about it because we know. Yeah.
But there's so many shitty dudes out there too.
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
We're not talking about Israeli guy.
Here we are talking.
Yeah, but are you just saying it because you're insecure about your own writing, or?
The problem is we're already a little bit more insecure. It's just in us. And then if someone talks some like shit, then we even more insecure. You know, it's like, and we taking like, you know, like we getting, as a woman, you get 10 positive feedbacks and you get 1 negative. What you doing? You take the negative as serious. But it's
that's a
10
thing.
positive, you just ignore. It's like, why are we doing that?
That's the thing we think about for like the next few days. Or
not
personally
even
for myself, I'm like, oh my God, that person said that. Maybe in my younger years more so, but just like any sort of negative comment. Yeah. Like I would just dwell on that.
Oh, I had a friend who always like made a joke how big my bag is. And I was like, yes, I'm a wakeboarder. That thing even gets bigger in the future, you know, but I was scared to like wear some kind of clothing what women normally wear because I thought I'm going to look weird because I wear this, how you call this with you?
Like a tank top?
Oh, like a halter top?
Yeah, like you don't have, you just have
just like a
it's
strapless.
open on the back.
Yeah,
but it's like, it's stupid because then you get these comments like, I was like, wow, you are like training hard. You look good, you know? But I was so insecure because only one guy told me, oh, your back is so big. But then if you start wearing then the opposite, 10 people told me, oh, you look good. And it's like, we need to stop hearing this one little comments.
Yeah.
Like, it's all internal too. Well, most of it.
Like stop
filtering through. Like if you just don't let it bother you, then it won't bother you. Whereas like it's hard to do that. Yeah, for sure. Yeah,
that's humanity. I feel like even
man. I mean,
guys,
it's just hard.
Like, you could say this podcast is sick 100 times, and then if somebody's like, "Man, you fucked up that one thing," it's like 100 compliments out the window. Like those mean nothing to me.
Absolutely.
But it's also people people just love talking shit, so they're gonna take this one thing and just like eating it up.
Yeah, yeah.
Do you hear what he said on this one? It's like okay, but this other 100 things, they're just gone.
Yeah. That's natural, I guess.
What was one of the other ones John mentioned?
I mean, the second one he said, if you feel comfortable with it, shed some light on the offensive, discriminatory, or derogatory moments you've experienced being a woman in a male-dominated sport. That one's obviously very pointed. I mean, if you guys have anything you want to share on it, you feel comfortable to do it. If not, totally cool.
I mean, I won't like really talk about specifics, but I feel like in my younger years, I was always like the only female on like a boat shoot with a bunch of guys who like obviously had been in the industry a lot longer than me, and sometimes would say comments that were tough, like, you know, I've had my body commented on before, or even one time I had a bikini. I was wearing like a bathing suit at a photo shoot and somebody told me to put a shirt on, and that like I'll never forget that moment. I mean, it's crazy just how powerful words are, and how, you know, even for like little girls, like the first time they meet you, like they're looking up to you and they will remember that experience forever. So I think it's like really important how we approach those like younger girls in the sport as well, and like choose our words with them.
There's a follow-up John had, and he says, do you think this has improved over the last 10 years? So you've been around a while.
I think so. I mean, I definitely feel like I still take a lot of shit from the boys sometimes on the shoots, but I think it comes more from like, okay, we're a family, like I just can mess with you now. But I think like in the beginning, I really had to like fight for myself. And I mean, I used to argue with a lot of the boys on the team, but now it's like, okay, we're a family. even still, Parks and I were laughing the other day about like the one time I like made a burger on one of the shoots for like just myself, and I didn't like make burgers for everybody else before myself, and him and I still were like arguing about it, but we were just like arguing in a way where we're like brother and sister, just like bantering super hard about it. But I think it's changed for sure. I think nowadays, like, you'll get canceled if you say something, whereas like in wakeboarding, there's no HR department.
Yeah.
I think back in the day, the boys could get away with saying a lot to the girls. And I know Melissa has even, like, dealt with a lot more shit. And I'm sure, like, Amber and Dallas and all the girls that came before us. So it's tough out there.
But it's good.
Maybe not as much anymore, though.
Yeah. It's good that it's gotten better.
I would love to hear from them girls.
I know.
What
like,
was going on.
Yes.
Bring Melissa in here. Like,
We might be trying to do a Cali trip because I don't know. She's pretty busy.
She would
so.
I remember hearing stories, and I remember hearing like she would get hazed like pretty hard, and that I had it easy compared to her. And I'm like, dang, I can't even imagine just like everything that those girls had to go through.
But the question for me is like, why are we putting a shirt on? Because you are so hungry. So I cannot be proud of myself right now to look that way, or I'm like to like the sexy way.
Yeah.
What is it?
Yeah, like that's a you problem, not a me problem.
Yeah. It's like a...
Yeah, it's a you problem. Like, I'm fine. I'm sweating. I'm standing here in my bikini. You standing here in your board shorts.
Yeah, exactly.
So why should I put on a shirt?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, like, everyone wears their own. I like, with what I achieve coming to America, that people are like more open with wearing what they want. Germany, they're more like kind of like hiding themselves. And I see girls and I'm like, yeah, you look good in what you're wearing, and you should not wear anything else because you're wearing it how you want. And I think that's an important thing. You should not be intimidated by guys not thinking what you should wear. I mean, I'm personally think also there's some outfits where I'm like, they're a little slutty. But if you feel good in it, do it.
Live your life.
Live your life. Like, do what you think, and not because one guy tells you need to wear something else, you should wear something else. But that's what we're doing in our head. Like, we get one negative comment, and when we're like,
I agree, Sina. I agree.
So the last one John had, and I'm curious your guys' thoughts on this because I have some comments on it, but how do we do a better job making women feel more safe and comfortable and help them reach their full potential as an athlete or a rider?
Creating like obviously spaces to be mentors to the girls, and kind of like taking just those past generations, what they've done, and trying to just like continually be better. And I think also just being a better human and trying to just be there to support the girls in any way. And John's just done such a great job at that, and I think he's like one of the best examples, and a lot of people can look to him on just how to be the best mentor to younger girl riders in the sport.
Yeah, that's good. John has done a great job.
Yeah.
For me personally, and I know for Campbell and
100%.
a lot of people in this room, or everybody in this room.
Yeah, for sure.
He wears a lot of hats, and so thank you, John, for all that you've done.
Thanks, Johnny.
100%. I'll comment on that one because I think I like to refer to it as like campfire moments where, I don't know if it was Rivers or Campbell saying it, where someone's like talking shit about wakeboarding maybe in like a backhanded compliment sort of way, where it's like, oh, did you see her do that? And then someone's like, oh yeah, but it was like, meh. If it's not Zeech and it's grabbed right, like it's never meh. It's like just a good trick. And I think calling those moments out in real time, if you disagree with them, is like a great way to do it. Of like, what do you mean it was meh? Like it was a great back 7, grab nose. Like what do you mean? They're like, well, it wasn't back 9. So like, no, it was a great back 7. Like you don't need to talk shit, just talk shit. And like I think like meeting those moments when you disagree with them, like, and verbalizing them is a great way to like kind of help change the narrative a little bit. And I think that's a healthy way to have like a good wakeboard ecosystem of positivity. Obviously, if it was whack, like guy or girl, that's fine. You can talk shit on it. Like I'm all about that. But yeah, I think calling those moments out in real time is like a good way to kind of change that a little bit.
I agree. I agree with you, Hunter.
I think this year it's the most 7s I saw ever on Instagram from girls.
Yeah, I was at Women's Wake Bash. It was like sevens were like no fucking problem.
I can't even tell you how many I saw, and I can't even tell you what names it was. Maybe I was really busy with my baby, but I don't know how you feel. I saw a lot.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
I'm excited for that.
No, it's in a good spot, I think.
I think personally, what I always like with what we just picked up with like the negative things, I love when like the team managers tell us, hey, I see this and this in you, and you should keep pushing in that way. Yeah, and just supporting us.
Yeah,
and
positive reinforcement is.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Also,
100%.
this is kind of a story, but like one of the things that Hyperlight specifically does that just like makes me feel awesome, and this is like a super small thing, but the little things that count, is that on every single shoot I've ever been to, they always had my own room. And like going to what Rivers was saying is like, we're not going to just be stuffed in a room with a bunch of guys. Like, that's kind of weird and uncomfortable, right? And they always made me feel awesome because they would just be like, there's your room. Like, no worries, right? It's just like the little things that companies or whatever can do. But yeah.
That's
so
good.
Nice.
100%. I like that. Any other comments on that question from John? Thank you to John for that. No?
I think we're ready for the next
All right. I think we dive into some up-and-comers. So, I mean,
Yes.
kind of hit the positivity side of this thing. I asked previously before the pod, so hopefully you guys have some names that you guys can think of, but maybe start with Meagan. Or Rivers. Rivers was excited. Let's start with Rivers.
Yeah, you go.
Well, sorry. So there's this girl, Ava Rivera. Have you guys heard of her? The French girl?
I don't think
or
so.
Maybe she's Belgium.
What's the Instagram handle? That's how I...
Yes.
Ava Rivera.
Oh, it's that?
I
Okay.
think she
I'll put clips in on the screen.
is
Okay.
freaking awesome. Hold on. I got to go to her Instagram because I'm making sure that that's
There's
her.
one girl in
Ava.
France
Yeah.
and one in Belgium. What is like?
She's-
just dropping like standard GoPro videos, and then you like look at them, you're like, oh shit.
Yeah, her
Crazy.
and Nanu Leleras, I think. Yeah, Ava and Nanu, like they are ripping. They're both like 15, 16. Nanu is actually, I think she's actually like deaf.
Yes, she's so
No
good.
way.
And she's really good. She gapped one of those, she gapped like this transition wall thing, like tantrum fully over the whole thing. Like,
That's
I don't
sick.
know. I just think she's ripping, and that's a good one to keep an eye out for.
So come to LO, come to every contest. You
Yeah,
don't need
facts.
to bust out these tricks. Just be a part because we want to
Yeah.
know you and we think you're amazing. So
Yeah, put your name on the map.
I think that's
Yeah,
something
no,
that
I
also
think she is going. I was DMing her. She's going.
needs to be said. Like, this girl rips on Instagram.
And whenever everyone sees a sick trick, just send it to Copycats Club because
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah, how else do you get noticed? There's so much stuff on Instagram. That was perfect.
And she's like 16.
Damn. All right, those are two good names. Anybody
Yeah.
else got any? I mean, I got some, but
I mean, Anna Thomas.
Yeah.
Can we? I don't know if we're watching that later or something, but
I'll put it on the screen right now.
Yeah,
but
yeah. Okay, sick.
Double flip bang.
Yeah, double flip clean. First I've ever seen. Maybe other people have seen a clean double flip from a woman. Maybe.
I mean, you just was clean on the boat,
Yeah.
but on the cable,
Yeah, I know for sure, but
I don't
cable?
know.
I saw
mean,
Jamie,
was
Jamie's
balls.
on a
Jamie
2.0.
got him pretty good,
Right
though.
at Wallbad.
Yeah, at Wallbot she did a 2.0.
I didn't see that one.
I don't know
Yeah,
how
no one give any eyes on that, and I was like,
towards it.
Yeah.
Sick.
yeah,
Yeah, Jamie got him pretty clean too. But Anna,
But
she's
13.
well, Anna's been not
That's
like
what we need.
she's been
Yeah.
hucking them
Yeah.
every day and like getting smoked. And then she goes out and lands one a little sketchy. She posts it and super sick. She does it. And then she knows it's not clean, so she does it again and again
Yes.
and again and again
Yeah.
until she gets it clean. And now she can go do it first try clean.
Clean.
Yeah.
Bam. That's how you're supposed to do it.
we need
Yeah.
some
Yeah.
double
That was
flip
bolts.
in that contest for
And
sure.
she's just so motivated and she loves it. Like you can just tell. Like she's just such a little frother. And
She's stoked.
I'm excited to see what the future looks like for her.
Yeah. And I think I saw a clip too of Nanu, the girl I was talking about, the deaf girl. She tried toe back 9. She didn't land it, but she did try that at, I think, Belgian Nationals or something. It was on her story. But she does like toe back 7 bolts. I think she tried toe back 9, but anyways, these girls are ripping.
Yeah.
Sick.
I mean, Plastic Playground, it was honestly kind of hard to tell between which girls were in pro and which were in the junior girls. It was like, dang.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're coming
We're
for
getting to
us.
that point,
They're
yeah.
coming for
Yeah,
us.
that's
It's
when
so
you-
sick, though. It's awesome.
Megan,
Yeah,
you got any
the
names?
future's bright.
Maybe on the boat side of things?
Oh gosh, I mean, like my number one is Julia Castelli. I mean,
Duh.
Is she up and coming though? I feel like she's here.
I don't know.
here.
She's here.
I mean,
Yeah.
she's still young. Like she's
She's still
17.
young.
That's true. That's
and
true.
she's like, I think maybe Worlds was like her second pro contest, so like I would consider her still an up and comer. Like she's definitely made a name for herself, but she's like still has such a like just a big future for herself. I feel like she hasn't done it.
She hasn't been around that long. She's just done a lot of shit really quick.
Yeah.
Like,
I mean,
she's so cool.
I don't know, like her, obviously, like Kira's been ripping too. I feel like a lot of the younger boat girls are shredding. It's really fun to see. But I love the style that Julia's been bringing, and I feel like she's progressed women's boat wakeboarding in a way that I just like never would have expected. So it's been just like really exciting for me to watch her.
She came on the scene hot, and it was just
and hasn't stopped, and it's not gonna stop. So it's exciting.
Sina?
I'm just super hyped that I put like 3-4 years already on Next Generation on my magazine.
Hey,
because I was like,
I see it.
Yeah. What was it? It was me, Anna Bearden, Campbell Scarborough.
Yeah.
And look at them now.
Yeah.
Bada bang.
No.
So I was
you predicted it.
Yeah.
And now I'm like, I'm like hyped seeing you both producing amazing videos because we all think it's a part of being a pro athlete.
Yeah.
And we don't have any managers or any filmers behind us. And you guys just buying that shit or like getting that cameras and doing it by yourself. And that's what we need to do. And if any woman coming out here and thinks there's like a nest to put the egg in it, it's not. You need to work for that. And and you both are the best examples, and look where you are. And now you like with this season you guys brought top spots out it and got the best videos whatever made on woman cable. So woman wakeboarding cable. So that's pretty cool.
I agree with you there.
Yeah. So that's pretty cool. For me I had just some like Steezy Rider because I just like Steezy Rider too. I like Teresa Karls from Germany.
That was mine.
Oh.
She riding in Germany for German Liquid Force. She's like, she is not doing crazy tricks, but she's starting doing crazy tricks. She get filmed nice. Hope like she has someone or she's like pushing someone. I love that, and it's amazing to see, because we not only want to see you just pushing out the hardest tricks, we love seeing also your creativity and your starts. So just keep pushing when you start young.
Yeah, her and Mia Prealis. Mia also rides for Liquid Force Germany, and like she does stuff so proper and everything looks really good. Like Chris Leinert just posted a picture, just like a front board, but like everything she does too is like super clean and really sick.
Yeah,
keep it up.
Yeah, and so like I have Sonja Sjöström.
Yes.
I was gonna say
she just like she's pushing out clips, and she was at yard sale 3-4 years ago, and I like she like I watched her like the last 3-4 years, and she's like pushing it now, and she did that backflip or tantrum into the lander of this how you call this unit feature, just like little steps. Yeah.
Staircase. Yeah.
Firecracker.
I'm scared even
I
trying
know
to
what you're
go.
talking about. It's like they have
one
at West Rock maybe.
Yeah.
At Lunar, she did it. At Lunar.
Somewhere.
Yeah,
but there's like
Lunar.
this the brr, and it's like I'm scared landing even blind in it because I don't want to fucking hit my hand on this brr. You know what I mean? So it's like respect to that. I mean, I see her leveling up, and I'm excited that she keeps pushing it.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I like Melly from Luna. She's like an older girl, but she's pushing it.
Oh, and Anastasia, the Russian girl.
Ooh.
Anastasia Nestorova.
Oh,
I
yeah.
don't know how to say it. But
You know Anastasia?
Yeah, I don't know how to say any of these people's names.
She's riding in Thailand.
I go first name or Instagram.
She's
handle.
riding in Thailand, I think.
Yeah, or Phuket.
Yeah.
She's so good too.
Yeah. And I'm like, so for example, like if you want to be on the map of wakeboarding, like I post you, and I like post also not a lot of girls, and it's like I feel bad about it, but I want to present wakeboarding in a good way.
Yes.
So I'm like trying to post just tricks what are clean. And if I think they're not clean, I feel bad, but you can see it by yourself too, if there's a clean trick or not a clean trick or siege or not, So I'm like, I just try to present women wakeboarding the best way I can do. and everyone is a part of the family of women wakeboarding, but I just like try to push us to the next level. And if I just post a lot of like CG tricks, then I think we're not getting the recognition of men what we should have. And I feel bad about it because everyone tries really hard.
Yeah. But I think you're doing everyone a service, like all the females, by posting the good stuff, because it's like, okay, this should be our standard, and we should not post stuff until we have it right.
Yeah.
I mean, it's good to post like the process for sure, but I don't think we should be satisfied unless it's like proper.
Yeah, and you can also say you work on that trick, or like I'm progressing right now, and we know that, and just keep your mind open, or if you're being the boyfriend or like the friend, just say, hey, work a little harder on it, or let's just film it again, or like, I know you're hyped that you did it the first time, but if you wanna, I mean, if you just do this for fun, just post whatever you want. It doesn't fucking matter. But if you wanna be a pro athlete and wanna be somewhere, just look that you post clean tricks that we can value.
For sure.
Yeah.
Also, sorry, one more shout out. Nika Hauser, who is her? She's German.
Yes.
Rides at Dock 5.
LA Open last year.
Yeah, I think she got 4th.
Yeah.
Yep. She's a sick name. I always thought it was Nike.
Nika,
But
Nike. Toback 7, like, Yep. Jolina rides with her a lot.
Yeah.
I met her.
And there's
this year.
like
She's
another
really
girl
cool.
on the cable, and she sees it, you know? It's like, that's what we need. We need just more girls, and then we have more at the end, so.
Easy.
So many names I could. We could keep going too. We could keep going.
Even name. All right. I think speaking of proper clips, I think we do a rewatch of those edits. I have some notes. I'd like to all of us to rewatch it, both of them again. Everybody make notes or questions you have, and then we can talk about it after.
Yeah. Sick.
All right. So we just watched River's edit. Domain.
Whoa.
Solid. Liked it. Loved it. I'll start it off. The line to the Toback 7. I was not expecting that to be a line, so I was very hyped on that. Like,
it wasn't a line.
It wasn't a line?
That's called some filming and editing.
Gotta cut that out. Fuck, I thought it was.
I was like, sick cut, dude.
It's just a match cut, so you can't blink.
I did blink, apparently.
Guess you missed it. No, they were saying that the other day. Like, it's just the way that I landed in the water and the spray, and then I happened to be close. Like, when I was editing it, I saw these two, and so I adjusted adjusted where the one clip started and where the other one ended, and then to match it up and line it up a little bit keyframing, line it up, tricks the eye, and here we are. Hunter thinks
I was fooled.
Yeah, and
but that wasn't the intention.
It was AI. It was AI. Damn it.
The intention was not to make it look like a line. It was just to be a smooth transition between the clips.
Well, they're both very solid clips, so they stuck out.
So sorry about that.
Are we asking questions?
Yeah, anything you want to dive into this.
Hit me.
Obviously, you're such a good filmer and editor. How do you even start the editing process, and I guess what inspires your editing, especially for your own piece?
That's good. That's a really hard question. Well, it's something that I've been interested in for a really long time, of course. So I think, I don't know. You definitely, obviously, have gotten way better at it. But in terms of starting the piece, this project I've been working on for a while. But I start with, I want to figure out what I want the video to look like, what I want it to feel like, what I want, what emotions I want people to be feeling while they're watching it. And so that kind of carries the whole style and look and feel of the edit. And that's where I start. I have in my phone notes of domain notes, what the edit wants to look like. I want sunrise shots. I want really pretty shots. I want these kind of colors you see here, the deep blues and the blacks and grays and yellows and oranges. And so using those beginning ideas to then kind of direct the whole piece of telling people where to film. I don't know, when Gavin was filming the Toback 7 or whatever, make sure you get the blue sky and stuff like this.
Yeah.
And so then all of this kind of builds, and eventually when it comes time to editing it, it's just spending hours on the computer. It's like doing a puzzle. I always feel I'm just figuring out where each clip fits in the edit as a whole. I'm not just putting everything together. It's I have to find where that clip fits and try different spots in the video and see where it lines up to then make a whole story.
I think it's pretty cool how not only does this show off like how incredible your riding is and your like just how much you've progressed the sport, but it also just shows off how insane of an editor you are. Yeah. You get to really just like put both of those aspects out there.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, I tried to kind of show off both of them, I guess. I don't know.
You showed off.
Sick.
That was sick.
Well, thanks, guys. Thank you.
It was insane.
Yeah, I mean, the T to B into the bank, like, was grabbed, I think, until your board hit the plastic, it looked like, which was sick. Like, that was stuck out to me for sure.
No, there's kind of a story there. Like, we were, I think, okay, so we had sold that rail. Like, it's not at Terminus anymore, unfortunately. I think it's up at a 2.0 in Canada. But I really wanted to get this trick, but I was so scared for so long, one, to flip into it. John was there the first time I flipped into it, like a couple years ago. And then I really wanted to do the T to B, and I was doing it indie for a long time. And I had posted it a little bit, and I was like, okay, I think I should step it up. I'll do Crail. But it just took so long for me to commit to going blind. Like, that clip was literally the day before the rail was gone.
Damn.
So I was like, I've got to do this. This is my last chance. And like, so we pretty much squeezed it into the end. I'm like, all right, I need this clip. And that was even before I knew I was going to have a full video like this. I just wanted the clip before the rail was gone.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
And there's nothing like some pressure that can
oh yeah,
produce.
Me too. I love the pressure sometimes, and it just happened better.
Yeah.
That was insane. Like, we watched it a second time, so the emotion were not so high, but I was like, I saw so many other things I didn't see before. Like, I'm like, also like, I just love the details.
Yeah.
That's like, you saw the handle, the dropping bag, and like, just like we need to sell what you did. We need to sell more the emotions. We need to sell more the water.
Yeah.
And you did it so good in your edit. It looks so good, you know, and like, it's like impressive even more that not someone random did this edit. You did this edit in your writing. It's like, you don't see that in a lot of other sports, because mostly you see for a sick girl edit, but it's like made by some guy. So we are really trying hard here to pushing wakeboarding, women wakeboarding to the next level, especially you, Boff. Yeah. And it's like, I feel so honored to be a part of it. To have like you girls like doing this amazing job. Aww. I don't know even how other I can say it.
That's sweet. Yeah, that's cool. Yeah. Well, it's hard, like, as far as the filming goes. I guess I just have a really high standard with where I want, or what I want the clips to look like. So it's a really easy excuse to not go out and film and like push my writing because I don't have a filmer. And John was talking about this too, and it like hit me. I was like, yeah, I just need to like get over the fact that the clip isn't perfect, and it's never going to be, but like the clip, like obviously I can't go out and film myself as I would want. So it's like, I'm just going to have to deal with, you know, somebody else filming me and just like make it work. And it's just going to be what it's going to be. And like, that shouldn't be an excuse that you don't have a filmer. And that's something that I definitely learned with making this video. It's like, anybody can press record if you set the camera up right. Yeah. And you can go out and do the trick. So go out and do the trick and just have that person film. It's going to look like what it's going to look like, but at least you have a clip. Like, if you have time to take extra steps and have somebody or hire somebody to come out and film, do it. But don't wait on them.
Yeah.
Yeah, I always go by like the quote, perfection is the enemy of greatness. And it's like, if you just always want perfection, you'll never get anything done.
Yes.
Because nothing's ever going to be perfect. So you got to realize, and you can fix it in post, right? Like, easy. You know? But, so how long have you been stacking for this? Like, when did the idea of, okay, I'm going to film, like, this is going to be a video? When did that tipping point happen?
Yeah. I mean, I guess the past 2 years, like, I've always wanted to have a full, like, a video part like this, but I think this year I really wanted to make a big push for it. So most of the clips in here are this year. There are a couple, like when I was talking about the rail being sold, that was last July. There's a couple older ones from last year that I've just had sitting on. And so, but this year I've like made the whole domain vibe, and
a current project, you could say.
Yeah.
You should see the amount of times that Tom Fouché has like referenced current in like
it's too easy. Like,
our, like
so
monthly,
you can do it
like
so much.
He does like these LF like
Weekly
team recaps. Like, this is what the team's done, and every time like Rivers is in the email chain, he'll be like, and then currently she got first at Worlds. And we're like, Tom, we get it.
Yeah, I know. He's kind of milked that one hard. Now I'm worried that I can't be using it for next year because he's already used all of them. But
love you, Tom.
I have a question for
What's up?
Okay, first off, I'm so glad that you got the pool. That's sick.
Thanks.
For just wakeboarding in general.
Insane.
But okay, so I want to know how many jumps did you go next to the rail before you committed to the rail? And then how many tries did the front two take? And did you do the back lip first or you did front two first?
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, sorry, I just want to know it all.
Yeah. So the pool was like super, I don't know. It's just, I've wanted to gap the pool for a really long time. And I guess now, or when was that? That was November. Was at the point where I felt like I was comfortable enough and capable to do it. So we went out and did it. And Terminus Jackson, like, such an amazing crew out there to support me in that, because you can't go and gap a pool at every cable park. Like, you have to be at a park that's willing to do it and speed up the cable. And John was there, luckily. I mean, he kind of came up for the weekend or the week or whatever and then figured out the speed. And so obviously John has gapped the pool, so he knows what he's doing. But I think we went around 44 kilometers or something is like the fastest we could go. But I think I'd have to look at the clips, but I feel like I probably did like 6 or 7, 6 or both jumps before I like committed. And then I started like tapping the rail. Okay. Like I would go to the side a bunch of times, and it's not like I went to the side and then full pulled the rail. It's like I went to the side a bunch, got the speed right. I was making it past the rail every time. Okay, now let's tap the rail. Okay, now let's tap through a little more. Like, let's slide a little longer. And then eventually I was, instead of like coming around it, swinging wide and then cutting back, I was like cutting in towards the pool. It's like actually fully committing, like taking an edge into it and then full pulling the down rail. Sick. And then what was it?
Like, did you do back lip or front two? Or like how many tries did it get from, I guess, committing to the rail to?
Well, it was really hard. Like the way our down rail is, we have like this weird like wall on it. So it's easy to like fall onto that and fall off early. So it's really hard to full pull the rail. So I did a bunch of board slides. I did backlip first. And then backlip was pretty hard to make it look like I didn't fall off to the side. So where I actually full pulled it and like pressed out of it. Got that good. And at that point, this had taken a long time. Like I think I was riding for an hour, which riding for an hour going at 44 kilometers an hour is really exhausting. And I was like, all right, I need something better. And I wanted to do front two originally. And so I was like, okay, let's just try. So I tried a bunch more. I fell on one. I think I like slipped out on one front two. I was like, oh, okay, I can do this. And then it just took me a really long time to full pull it. If that answers your question.
It almost seems like the process that you, like the approach that you took was similar to if you're winching at a spot.
Yeah. Yeah, like I definitely was probably more conservative. Just I wanted to build like I've never gone that fast before.
Yeah.
I've never got to pool, obviously. I've never gone that high on a wakeboard, probably. So it's like you have to take these things very careful just to not end up in a spot where you don't want to be. And then that way you ride away safe and clean and, I don't know, more time on the water, more experience.
Heck
figuring
yeah.
it out.
Yeah, sick.
Well, congrats on doing that because that's insane.
Thank you.
Mad respect.
I'm stoked.
Insane.
And now like doing that, it's like, oh, okay. Like, well, I wonder what else I could do. It makes you want to go back.
It opens the door. It really opens the door.
And a door for a lot of other girls too.
Yes.
Well, and that's impressive.
Like, just sorry to kind of venture off, but I just wanted to add to that real quick. Like, never in my career did I think I'd ever do like any Mob 5s, only because like they're so hard. And once I did like the KGB 5, I was like, okay, wait, I actually can do this. And then doing like the Rap P5, it's crazy how much we like limit ourselves because of what we tell our own selves, like what we can or can't do.
Yeah, or what's never been done.
Yeah. And now that you've done this, you're like, actually, I think I can get more sendy and like do harder stuff and keep progressing my riding.
Yeah, for sure. For sure.
Oh, I want to know which trick gave you the biggest battle?
The switch front roll to the A-frame was like so I wanted to do switch front roll front board, but that I just couldn't make that one happen, unfortunately. And I had really bad cable arm afterwards because I think I did like 30 flip transfers, and it was just really scary. So like it took a long time to commit to it. So that was tough. The toe cradle rolled a blind into the wall. It took a while. And then the pool.
Okay.
I mean, I don't know if the
Good
pool
to
was
know.
like a battle. It was just like a process.
Yeah.
It wasn't more of a, it was just like a, like,
It was
it
one
was just
session.
it was like an
but-
event that was happening. Like, like you gotta be mentally prepared. Like you show up the day, do my stretches because I'm going fast. And like, it was more just like a process. But
Okay.
everything like those other two that I mentioned were kind of a battle.
I'd like to know the history of all the people who have gapped the pool all over the world.
Oh, never mind. I have a list of the people in the U.S. somewhere, maybe in this.
I mean,
Is Alex graded on that list?
Maybe John would also know that.
John would for sure.
Yeah.
I mean, like,
I'm just curious because I think that's
off
like
the top of our heads, like Graham, John, Gavin, Alex Graydon, myself, Nico.
That's insane, Ribs.
Chris O'Shea.
Nils Ritzman did it in
Nils
Germany.
Ritzman.
I think it'd be cool to have like that as like a reference to see, because it's like we don't have spots like John and I were talking about this. We don't have spots like skateboarding has spots where you can just like show up and like go down El Toro and like try and do a trick on it. But we have pools that are like the same, and it's like, oh, you like so and so gapped the pool and like did this. It's like, oh, that should be like a big moment in wakeboarding park wise. I think
That is kind of a cool thing about wakeboarding, how you have like a certain amount of like a specific unit feature only at these like specific cable parks, and you like the people there have the opportunity to try like certain tricks, and then like at ODUB or wherever. It's just that's such a interesting aspect of our sport that I've never thought about.
Yeah, and the park has to be cool with you speeding it up, and like you have to be someone that they would let speed up the cable to. So it's like you have to reach a certain level of like, okay, that you're allowed to do it.
Yeah,
now.
it's like a full trust circle. Like
and what speed? I mean, you said you rode it at 44, but the other guys rode it at 46 and 48. So it's like something we also like. If you like make a list, we should consider.
Yeah, so and so gapped it at this speed. Like, yeah.
Do you think you rode it like a few kilometers slower because you are lighter, or why not at 46?
That's as fast as we could get it.
Oh, okay.
Because there's like a new system, and you have to change the frequencies and
Yeah.
all of the stuff that I don't understand, but John could tell you about. But that's just as fast as we could get it, and so I just made that work.
Okay.
But it probably would have been easier going faster for sure, because you don't have to pop as hard or like time it.
Yeah.
Or you just kind of consistently gap it every time. Whereas like I'd be like, all right, like you gotta jump really hard and
racing for impact.
Yeah, I don't know.
Sick. All right. Saw that. Link will be in the description below. Obviously, give it a watch.
I really like the song too. So where did you get the inspiration of the song? And I mean, I heard your dad kind of always listen music around to you guys. That is also something interesting. So I like this factor because I watched a lot of edits in the past with songs I had probably already in edits and what other people had, and was kind of like, dudes, there's so many songs out there. Why are we using the same songs in wakeboarding again?
Yes.
Yeah.
Whoop. So I was like hyped seeing an edit with a new song, with a new vibe, and I'm so hyped on it.
Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I mean, my dad's like, he listens to music 24/7, so I think I have a really big interest in music, and that probably comes from him. So, I don't know, just deep dive on Spotify, just looking for songs that click.
So how'd you find your song though? You were just like in the Spotify kind of black hole, and then you discovered it, or?
Yeah, this one is Orion by King Buffalo, and I mean, I think I found this song last year and just saved it, and like I save a few others that I like. It also like it has to, like, back to what I was going before, like it has to match the vibe of the edit that you want, because each song has its own vibe, and some songs are hard to edit to. You can definitely make all of the clips work with whatever song you want, but it's like, is that going to turn out the way you want it? Like, I don't know. And some songs are just bad songs, so finding a good song. But it was like the way I found it, I don't know. I just went to artists that I liked and tried to find smaller artists that people haven't heard of before. And King Buffalo was one of them. And then this was a song that I was like, oh, that works.
Yep.
Sick.
I love it.
I love it.
Before we wrap it up, where'd the name come from, Domain?
Domain. So I wanted it to be a terminus piece, which terminus would be my domain. It is, I guess, I want to say my area of expertise, or wakeboarding is my area of expertise. So terminus, I guess, is my domain. But now I didn't want to hit kickers in the cold, so put a few up kicker tricks in there.
I like it. I like it. I think it's very fitting.
A piece from home plus my other home.
A little bonus. All right.
Yeah.
Sick. Loved it.
it.
Yeah, give it a watch.
Cool.
All right, so we just watched Campbell's edit. Rome.
Campbell is maybe the new best rail rider, woman's winch. In a better sentence made. I just like I just put my thoughts together and I was just not making a sentence. If someone want to say it again,
like the English words that you knew, you're just like throwing one after the next. You're like, let's restructure
you guys have
that.
all what you need. So that was insane.
Oh,
it was so sick.
That was
It
really
was sick.
cool.
Before we kick off any of the tricks, the name, Rome.
Yeah.
I'm curious where it came from.
Me too.
Yeah. I don't know. I just kind of thought it was a sick name for like forever. I have a list of edit names and like board names and all of these names of things, and Rome was just on there. And I wanted, number one, I wanted a word that was pleasing to say and that was catchy, like Rome, like it works. Mm-hmm. But also I wanted a word that was aesthetically pleasing to the eye, and it was balanced. And the way the R and the O and the A and the M all go together, it was very balanced and like maybe that's like OCD or something, but it just looks very aesthetic.
I love it.
To the
I
eye.
love it.
I like that.
Yeah, it's just balanced. And
Am I wrong, or was that the first Hyperlite like rail specific board that had flex?
it was,
Okay.
but that's not why.
I know, but it's cool.
But
It's like
it
a
is
little
pretty
like hidden. Okay.
Yeah, it's like the like
tribute to
It's
it.
that
this,
weird
like,
looking
yeah,
snowboard
exactly.
type thing. Okay.
Yeah, but yeah, I guess also the name like Rome, like you're
That's cool.
roaming around for winch spots, like it just feels street, like
Fits.
it just
Yeah,
fits.
I
And
love
also
that
just,
name.
I love that name for some reason. I think it's cool. Yeah.
Easy. All right. So let's kick it off.
I have a quick question, but how did you get the bloody nose? I think all of us are wondering.
That was my question too.
Great question. Okay. I might get hate for this, but it wasn't from a clip that was in the video, and it wasn't from winching.
Nobody's gonna hate on you for that.
But
hopefully not.
It was from which, by the time this podcast is dropped, this clip will, I believe, see the internet. Maybe only Rivers is the only person that's seen this in this
It's
room.
pretty crazy.
I've seen it.
Oh, right. You.
I know.
Okay.
I know.
Okay.
I've seen it too.
I showed
Never
you a
mind.
while back. But yeah, so
I'm sorry,
I
Shelly.
did. My mom hasn't seen it, but it's okay.
It's not that bad.
It's not.
that bad.
No,
You don't
it's-
even need to watch it. Actually,
Nah,
it's not that bad.
honestly,
It's
just
not
unfollow
bad.
me at this point. But I did a cross cable gap at West Rock and didn't quite make it onto the top of the rail. I ended up figuring everything out perfectly for if I had longer ropes or was farther back from the corner. So on this cross cable, I ended up basically hitting my face on the rail instead of my landing it. So I was fine, like a little not okay, but I ended up going to the hospital and it was okay.
Oh my
You were hurt,
God.
not injured.
When
I was yeah.
Like you could ride in a little bit.
I rode the day after.
Oh, shit, yeah,
but
you're
I
hurt, not
shouldn't
injured.
have. But yeah, I ended up getting like glue or whatever. Like I split open my nose and like my nose is still all lumpy and like there's moving bone. Like my nose was all fractured.
That sounds
and, like,
injured to
my
me.
eyebrow was all like, I had 2 black eyes, and it was not great. But we
Should've
don't need to
seen
talk
the
about
other
that.
guy.
Mom, I'm fine. Everything's
You should've
okay.
seen the rail.
Wait.
Seen the
I
rail.
have a
Wait,
question.
that's when you came to yard sale and say you're
I was
not
literally
trying.
about to say
You
this.
said you're not trying best trick. You just got for best
Yes.
line because you're trying to save yourself, and that's what happened before.
No, that was this year. You're saying? This year was because my back was messed up from the drop at
true.
the end, and I was like, that was like my first time riding back after that session was yard sale. But no, the year before this year, so 2024 yard sale, I didn't compete at all. The year they did the video,
Yeah.
and Cooper
Oh,
and Wes
true.
and Anna, they
You were
won or
just
something.
chilling.
Yeah, I just came to hang out and I didn't
I
ride.
know.
But that's the year I did my face, and then this year that was
And on
then
what
I-
trick you hit your back?
no the drop at the end that I didn't land.
Oh
that
yeah.
I like body
Oh, yeah.
checked. That I just messed up my back, but it was okay.
Oh, she.
Wait. I have a question.
Yes, I
So
have an answer.
you're like when this podcast comes out, you're gonna release the clip, the West Rock Gap clip.
I think on Yeah, I think the last day of December I'm gonna post it on.
Dude, just
Instagram.
hard post that.
But
know,
you-
go
just
big.
gonna-
When I talked to
Yeah.
you about this at yard sale, and you were like, "No, I'm not posting that."
Well, things have
Things
changed.
have changed.
I'm
Oh.
a new person.
You
That
were
was
like,
also like 2
very.
years ago, dog. So
No, we
this year.
talked about this at yard sale, and you
Oh.
were like, "No, I'm not posting it because it's that's embarrassing."
No, it's
I
sick.
should have
You-
landed.
and I was like,
From
shoulda
one
landed.
side
I
to
was
the other
like-
side. So
Well, I've done a cross table before, and so I was like, "Oh, I'm
Who
totally
else?
gonna land this," but I just tried to switch.
uh,
This was
I
switch.
think honestly,
Years
so who else? So
A
it's not
good-
embarrassing.
Yeah,
huh?
literally.
Well, I'm gonna post it
heck yeah,
on New Year's Eve, so
let's go. Oh,
be prepared.
a good crash.
How much I need to pay you to collab with me?
Here we go.
I got you. I don't. I
Let's
don't
go.
mind.
It was a joke.
It's a freaking clip, dude. I got nothing. What's up, Megan?
I just love a good crash. I mean, it just shows that you're sending it. Sometimes you don't get the clip, and you know what? That's okay. But at least you got the crash clip. Like,
Dude,
yes.
I got a clip. What are you talking about? The
Oh,
crash
you
clip?
did. No, I'm saying like
Oh.
if you didn't land the
Yeah.
gap, but at least you got the crash clip. Like that's still a clip.
Yeah.
It's a clip.
If I'm being honest.
No, it's a clip for sure.
Okay.
Why no pants in the snow?
Because, I don't know. Just didn't want to wear pants.
How many tries? How many tries? You can't do it that long in just that attire.
Yeah, did you fall in the slush?
Okay, I definitely wore a wetsuit on the day before when I learned how to do it, and we
Okay.
practiced and we ran.
Smart.
Yeah, so I definitely wore wake pants, windbreaker, full suit, all the things, the day before, and then, yeah, day of, I was like in the heat, and I was like, all right, filmer, are you ready? Like I told him where to be, I told everyone where to be, what speed to go, and then I just kind of like ran out and did it. But I was probably out there trying to get it good for like an hour. It was
Without
really
pants?
cold, but I was just, you go past a point to where you're just numb and you
Hypothermia.
can't feel anything, and then you're just
You just
fine.
want it.
Facts,
Yeah, you go past the point where
I'm
you're just
sure-
numb and can't feel anything.
People in Europe for sure like get that.
Oh, I
They
know.
have
Starting to, like,
they ride when it's
Get
like
frostbite.
borderline
in your
frozen.
toes.
I thought it was an event and you just put this trick between real quick. For me, that looked
Yeah.
the clip.
It was like a
that.
thing, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Like Sean Murray was there. Am I
Yeah.
mistaken?
No, you're right.
Like that, yeah.
You're right.
You saw it in a clip?
No, it was like a. You tell me, it was like an event or something, wasn't it?
A live
Yeah,
stream?
it was like an extreme sports alternative halftime show.
Like exhibition or something like that. Yeah.
Ah.
That's cool. Where
Yeah.
in New York?
Yes, in
Yeah.
New York, Albany, New York. It was actually super sick.
Damn, that's dope.
That is
Yeah,
cool.
so I went
You
out.
got
and
clipped up.
I went
Know
up
it.
for a week and
Yeah.
Ass.
got a clip.
I wouldn't do it if
Oh.
I'm being honest.
I'd at least wear some pants.
No, the no wetsuit's so
Dude, it,
sick.
like-
That's so sick.
Yeah,
I wouldn't.
because then it's like not. I don't know. I was like, I'm gonna be fine. It's gonna be like an hour of my life, and I'll look at this clip forever, and I'll be stoked.
Yeah,
Versus
true.
like being a little bit warmer. Like you're gonna be cold no matter what.
And it stands out so
might
much
as
too
well,
because it's
yeah.
like snow and
Right.
slush. And
Yeah.
you're like, she just showed up like from
Yeah.
Florida.
And I
Yeah.
think like if it's like if you wear pants, it maybe just looks like you wear a weird snowboard, but it's
Yeah.
like okay, she wears this.
That's a good
shorts.
point.
Yeah.
I didn't think about that.
So
Yeah.
what is it? Like what you know? So I don't
And
know.
I feel like on the snow, you can like put some layers under the baggy pants.
Oh,
Whereas like you had
yes.
0 layers.
Yeah.
You went for it.
Yeah, my toes were the coldest though, because you have to walk through the snow.
Oh.
And through like your feet
you
are
couldn't walk
definitely
on
getting
it.
wet.
Oh,
Every
your
single
toes.
try
Oh,
you do, like
gosh.
the water's splashing up on your feet. You know.
Oh.
Yeah.
I also definitely
your
fell in the
hands.
water, in like the icy water.
Ah.
It was negative. Wait, it was 3 degrees.
Ah.
3.
Oh my
I took a picture of the car
gosh.
thing. It was 3 degrees the day we filmed that.
Oh my
When you put it
God.
like that,
Like,
that
we
makes
had to
it
drain
so
it.
much more gnarly.
That's
So
crazy.
one day it was like warmer, and we like set it up, and then overnight it froze. And so then we had to like go in there and break it up. And then the next day it was like I rode it right, it's moving around. We had to drain it and then refill it, or like we had to do something overnight, like keep it moving because it would freeze over.
Nice.
Thomas Herman would be all about this, combining
Wow.
wakeboarding and cold
So it
plunges.
would not have
yeah.
been so
Good
bad.
after.
Yeah, I bet.
felt
We
so
never
good.
had a story when you would have ride in long pants. So
Also true. We'd been like, that was cool. And then,
yeah.
Bada bang.
What from the video? Which? Oh my god,
You got this.
my brain is fried. What was your favorite clip?
My favorite?
Yeah. Out of all of them, the one you're like the most stoked on.
Probably, okay, either the first clip, so the opener, like the ollie 180 over the concrete ledge.
Where you got ping-ponged off it?
Three, yeah.
That was so great.
Because that one was probably my longest battle. Because, yeah, that one was probably my longest battle. We were there pretty much all day. And it was like there were so many aspects versus just, okay, I need to not zeech and I need to land clean, right? There was like, when I ollie, I don't want to make it look like I don't want to be doing the 180 in the ollie. I want to like ollie and then 180. And then I want to need to make sure I'm clearing that ledge, which was actually really hard.
Yeah, that
shouldn't have been that hard.
Crazy.
And then I had to land clean off this really tall thing. And then I had to go and not pre-spin the next 360. And then I had to land that 360 clean. So there were like so many aspects, which makes that clip one of my favorites because, yeah, I also got pretty smoked on that spot. But also it was a process, and I love thinking about all the things. And
that was a sick clip.
What was like the most tries you had to do for one of your spots? Approximately.
Oh, you're asking for a number?
Yeah.
Oh, gosh.
Like 50 tries?
Probably.
50.
Dang.
Probably, I would say between 30 to 50.
Oh my gosh.
That's some
we
dedication.
definitely spent all day at spots.
Yeah.
But I do think that that one the opener was probably my longest battle. I don't know if it's the most tries because it would take like 15 minutes in between every try.
Yeah, you have to walk it back.
Yeah, but
that's what's crazy about winching is like you gotta walk back. You can't just pick up another rope and
Yeah.
take the next carrier.
What was scary on that spot? You know, like...
It wasn't scary. It was just difficult to get it, but it wasn't scary. I mean, I think the first time, maybe I was like, you can't half commit. Like, I feel like something's only scary if the option of not committing is there. When this spot, there wasn't an option to not commit because then I would just ride the concrete and slam it to the wall. Like, I have to go over. Yeah. So, like, first try, I'm just like, all right, well, I'm riding. So the safest bet is to jump over this, and then I'll figure it out.
And then you need to edge. You ollie over it, and you need to edge to go straight, not hit the wall.
Much. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just like thinking. I'm thinking when I hit spots, like you kind of like know every spot after some hits of like your own house shoe. Because, you know, you walk back, it's like, okay, there's a Sprite can. I walk by the Sprite can, and I'm going to sit down where there's 2 stones on the left, and I sit down. It's like, I cannot land to the left because they're just like 2 feet or 1 feet of water because they're like this 2-3 of stones, or there's like this piece of wood with a little nail on it. You know, like this thing is what is like
100%.
completely happening, not in a wake park, but in the streets. Because, you know, okay, I'm gonna hit this, but I cannot fall to the left because there's like this some weird lambs and that's just on every spot. Every spot is not perfect.
Yeah.
And also, you know, when you're trying a new trick and you get to a point where you're like, okay, I need to just like be done with this because if not, I'm just ruining all the progress that I've made towards getting closer to that trick. And I feel like with winching, there's a lot of effort that goes into it, you know, setting up your winch, your kicker, like bringing all these people out, using their time, that there's not really an option sometimes to be like, hey, I'm going to just try this again tomorrow or next week. Yeah. It's like, I have to keep going. I have to battle this until I get the trick.
It's so sick.
Yeah. It's cool. Yeah. It's sick, but it's also like probably so frustrating. It's like its own mental battle in itself. That's different than just like typical wakeboarding.
For sure. It's like 90% mental and 10% physical ability to do it. Yeah. I was going to ask you if you could just run people through quick what your process was when you show up to a winch spot to then leaving.
Ooh.
Good question.
I like that. That's cool. Okay, so let's just go kicker to handrail, for example. That way we can talk about it all. Okay. First thing I'm doing. I typically will say we're going to get there at 1. I'm going to get there at like 12:45. I'm going to go just take a little walk and just make sure it's doable so that I don't have to have my homies come and, So I'm going to get there early. Going to go like kick the rail and like jump on it and make sure it's not going to fall over when I hit it. And then typically you want to like walk down the rail and make sure it's all smooth so you don't clip. And then I'll measure the handrail, and then try to figure out, like, is the water deep? Do I need to put a life jacket on? Like what's the deal with anchoring? Can I just anchor it to the sides? Like, be looking for where you're going to anchor the kicker, whether you can tie it to the shore or fountain, or you need to put cinder blocks in the water with rope or whatever. And then I'll go check winch. So I typically will go stand on, like, rider's POV of the spot and just kind of look at where to put the winch, and then where to put the pulley. Typically, I don't run straight off the winch because that's super low. So where's my high pull at the right angle? Where's my winch going? And then I'm looking at for where filmers are going, like what angle I think is going to look sick. Probably going and standing there and making sure it looks cool. Yeah. And then the homies show up. You kind of would assign people to what to do. Some people just kind of start, setting up the winch or something, and that's super helpful and stuff and whatever. So, yeah, then we'll get the winch set up. We'll get the kicker set up. And then typically, it depends on the spot. Typically, if it's a kicker to handrail and it's my kicker, I'll just go for the kicker to handrail. But, I mean, a lot of times I'll just hit the kicker once to just feel it out, feel height and speed and pull and everything. So, yeah, just, like, hit the kicker and then cut into the kicker to handrail and then, yeah.
Start the process.
Then the actual process
Start the second process or whatever, yeah.
But yeah,
there was an A.
Even before that.
There was an A of explaining.
Yeah, that was a great
doing the
way.
right things.
Yeah.
I never measured a rate in my life, but
I just like to know.
You have a measurement with you?
Yeah, I'm measuring tape in my car.
Damn.
Yeah. I just like to know.
Okay.
But also before that, it's Google Maps. You have to measure your pull. Make sure you need about 45 feet to speed up. So you need to make sure you have 45 feet before you get to the spot, like from wherever you're starting to the spot. And then you want to make sure you have, like, enough run out and all these things. Like, there's a lot before, too. Like, Google Maps, obviously finding the spot is hard.
Yeah.
But then also measuring it and making sure that you don't waste 4 people's day by pulling up to a spot and you show up and you can't even get to speed before you hit the kicker. So all these things and then
there's a lot
kick
that goes
out, cops.
That's a technical
Karens.
Yep.
Karens.
Kicker to handrail. Are you hitting kicker just once to, like, hit the kicker and then immediately go? Or are you going right in like Louis Hedrick's?
Normally. I mean,
could not imagine.
It was insane.
Straight send.
Yeah. Normally I just hit it for height and then go to it. Like I think yesterday I just hit the kicker once and then went, it just depends.
Yeah.
But yeah. I would recommend just hit the kicker once.
I think any more than like once or twice, you're just getting in your own head.
Frustrated.
Like you're like,
oh yeah,
you hit the kicker, you felt it out, okay.
Even
go to
if
the rail
it's
now.
just a little tap, like
get
you gotta your board
make contact.
Make contact. Yeah.
Sick. I want to talk about the high ollie because like
the high ollie.
Yeah, that's my note too.
Yeah.
I was hitting this spot like a month ago, and it was like lower. No, not that spot. A spot that was similar as a concrete ledge, and it was lower. And I was like, maybe I could ollie onto it. And then I rode by it twice, and I was like, nope, no chance.
You didn't even try?
Fuck no, I didn't think I could get up there.
Dude.
And then the pole was so high too. It was on the bridge.
You didn't even
made
try?
It was gnarly concrete, okay?
You stop.
And then I watched this, and I'm like, that's pretty much at your neck, like when you're riding.
Probably.
Yeah, like
It's like shoulder height.
Yeah.
So,
dude, that's so
like,
crazy.
I don't know, just the process
Oh
of
my
like
God.
seeing that. Obviously, Gunther's hit it, but just like, did you think like, yeah, I can ollie onto that? Like, I can ollie high. Like, how high is the pole? Like, run through that spot because that's crazy.
Yeah. What is that GES spot?
I think so.
Ollie?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. So, yeah, I definitely remember. So it was me, Cooper, and John who pulled up to that spot. I was actually talking to you about filming fisheye. Do you remember that?
No, when was this?
Like, I don't know, probably like last year.
Oh, yeah, I remember for sure. It was sick. Gave you some great advice. Hopefully, you used it.
Anyways, so, yeah, so we
Clearly
pulled up
you
to the
did.
spot, and I was just looking at it, and I went for a little walk around, and I was just like, can I hit that? Can I not? And I was like, I'm gonna try, but the problem is I don't know where the winch should go, or where, like, the winch should be, because this was back, I think, before I had winched a ton, and so I was still, like, you know, new to winching. I didn't know where the winch should go. I'm like, I know that where the winch or the pulley is definitely gonna dictate if I can ollie this. Like, it's gonna make or break this trick. So yeah, I was looking at it. I'm like, oh my gosh, like that's like pool ledge. I don't know. I could like ollieing the pool is easy, right? So it's like it's a little bit higher. It's concrete. I don't want to be like rocking onto it. Like I want to get on top which was really difficult and kind of whatever. But yeah, and then I talked to John about figuring out where the winch should go. And it wasn't as high as I would have liked. I definitely did it a bunch and was like, this winch needs to be higher, like the pulley needs to be higher. Like,
Did you get on the concrete at that height of the winch?
Yeah, we didn't move it.
Okay.
I don't believe we moved it any higher. I definitely remember it being not high. I mean, it was in a tree.
Yeah.
But not like
what noticeably
I would
high.
consider a high pull.
It wasn't
Like
like
it was just a
2.0
normal
height, yeah.
tree. Yeah. Like we probably reached up and did it, or
Okay.
maybe climbed a couple feet. But yeah, it wasn't like insanely high or anything. But yeah, and then I actually, which this clip is in the end, like in the credits or whatever. But I was trying to do 50-50 back three, because I knew Gunther did 50-50 front three, and I was like, I need to
back three's
do
harder,
better, so gotta go, whatever. Which is why I handle past the back one. Anyways. Yeah, so I went for back three a couple times, and I just couldn't get the handle. And then at some point, I ended up, like, tweaking out and just doing back one. And then, like, at some point, yeah.
In a way
golf carts showed up, and we, like, left. But anyways.
I feel like in a way that, like, the spot was almost harder for you because, like, the ollie was so much more just, like, substantial than it was for Gunther.
Yeah, Gunther's taller.
Yeah. Like, he could get up on that so much easier.
Also, sorry.
No, you go.
I was just going to say, I remember checking the water line on my clip versus his and being, like, stoked, which I don't know if that means it's the same or mine was higher, but I remember being stoked.
Like, not only was he taller, but maybe the ollie in general wasn't the same height, which I think you just getting up on it is, like, such a sick clip.
That's crazy.
Yeah, the ollie is just sick. Like, it's so fucking high.
I could,
That's
like,
crazy to me.
barely ollie on a winch.
It's like ollieing plastic is at that height is just so much different than like coming into a concrete wall where there's just no forgiveness and
a concrete wall with like a lip on it, like it's up and then there's like a you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Like a
it's not just
like
flat.
You don't want to
it's not like a flat wall. It's like.
Are you a back 50 person or a front 50 person?
Back 50.
Okay, same. Yeah,
I
was wondering because
me too.
I did a front 50 actually at Boca.
Same. I would say
a lot of the
Remember,
opposite.
like the ollie?
Yeah, the front.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's gnarly
too. That was so big.
It's
that
huge.
one to me. I know, it obviously wasn't bigger, but like, I don't know. You're ollieing to your front, and you just have your shins. You have your
the
knees.
toes are scary.
I'd be
versus like
I'd be
my
fully
butt hit the
kitted in
rail,
like
it's like,
knee covered.
Cut my leg. It's okay. Or my back. I'm like,
And I feel like an ollie higher.
Knee pads.
Yeah.
Heels for sure. Also, I feel like my arm's just like stronger here than here. I don't know. It just feels like I can.
Yeah, it's the front of your okay.
Yeah, it's
good stuff, Campbell. That was really sick.
Yeah, that was amazing.
It was insane.
Coolest winch video I've seen.
Front two is crazy.
That was
dude, I
next level, and I'm so
into
excited.
The rail at that spot.
What'd you say?
Yeah.
What?
I just almost nose picked the front two. It was my first time hitting my kicker switch and first time hitting my kicker. Wait, it was switch. Anyways.
Like your nose, like almost clipped the rail, like got in between one of the
scary.
Taco.
And you have some crazy slams in there too, man.
Yeah, slams. I feel like
Slam
slams
City
are just like so good.
The one where the first one where you bounce off the thing is so sick. You like, it's
well,
like comically, you go so far to the side.
You look like a
pinball machine.
I was gonna say like pinball or like bowling, like the pins, like when they're just
donk, ding, 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 ding.
Yeah, but that's why that spot was my favorite, because like that part got messed up if my ollie was not in the perfect spot, which is I ollied too far. Which is why that got messed up. And it's just, like, so sick. You just have to figure, like, like everything has to be perfect. And it's just, anyways.
Really sick stuff.
You know what I'm thinking? Like, how many, like, girls snowboard street clips coming out? Imagine us in 10 years if they're, like, coming, like, 10 out of that, what we just saw.
Yeah,
like,
right?
We're not having it together anymore. I don't know, you know.
I mean, even just winching in general, I feel like has grown a lot. Like, so many more riders have been winching. And it's cool to see. People get in the streets, getting risky.
Yeah, but what we see, Campbell picked me up from the airport, and we said, like, there are so many, like, winch clips from, like, the first year, so, like, so valid. Like, how you say valid?
Valid,
valid, well.
Like,
there's, like, insanity. It's like, that is not, that's...
Good winch clips will always be valid. They'll never get outdated. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Like, you can watch edits from 10 years ago that feature like some of the spots you hit, and it's like Dylan Miller 10 years ago. Still valid. Like, still good.
Yeah, your video will last a while. Like, that'll last forever. So I think it's really cool.
Easy.
Fuck
Statement.
It won't be outdated.
Yeah, it's not going to roam anywhere.
Congrats. It's not gonna
All right.
Nice.
I think we hit some Patreon questions and some Instagram questions, then we wrap this up. So
Whoa.
yeah. Let's dive into the first Patreon question from Daniel Jarrett. So much love for what you ladies do and have done for the sport and for fitting Westrock into your crazy busy schedules when you can. Thoughts on collabing as a crew to create an official women's takeover event series, or are you guys going to keep doing your own thing individually?
Let's do it.
Okay.
Talked with Dan a little bit about this when I was up there for the ladies clinic.
Yeah, you did like a ladies clinic up there.
But I think it'd be cool. Let's do like a ladies event. I don't know.
Yep.
Just bring it back.
Hell yeah. I mean, I'm super down for that. I would love to do something like lady specific, but make it so fun and progressive and just like good vibes. You know, like we get a DJ, we're playing like sick music, we're hyping each other up. Like it's just all about, you know, building the friendships.
Yeah.
And
like
the memories.
And get some content out of it.
Yeah.
Have a filmer.
I
Get
mean,
some sick clips for the
even
ladies.
like yard sale. This year was so fun for me. I felt like we were just, like you said, little Sunday session. Like we were just riding and having fun, and you do something, and we'd all get hyped up, and then it's like, okay, let's keep this going. And that felt like a little girls' contest in a way, and would love to do something along those lines.
Yeah, that kind of vibe is fun.
I think there's room for like a women's wake bash type vibe in America. Yes. And if you could include a boat somehow, I think it would be really cool. I don't know how you do that.
Yeah, like almost have like a mini wake session would be so sick.
Combine it.
Like with some like homemade rails, just like a fun girls' hang.
Dude, absolutely. Thanks, Dan.
Yeah.
I mean, I know the brands going together on call, so I think it should come from them to us to make it happen, because the other way it's getting quite difficult. So let us know if you want to include women.
Facts.
All right, we got another one from Brooks Duan. He says, "I'd love to hear Rivers talk about." Is that how you say his last name, Duan?
I don't. Yeah, but he's from Terminus.
All right.
Brooks. Yeah.
He'd love to hear you talk about your new pro model. How many prototypes did you actually go through, and how's the process?
What up, Brooks? I guess this is like low key my debut of the current, because I've never actually like
officially
like. Ooh. So this is my pro model with Liquid Force for 2026, called the Current. Yeah, like I learned a ton through this process. I actually have some notes. 1 second.
How many protos? We
So
gotta hit that.
I think I rode probably like 12 or 13.
Wow.
There might have been more that were made.
Wow.
But I rode a lot of prototypes because there's like we had to figure out the tooling for the bottom. So it took a while to kind of dial in that. And there I don't know. So like starting from ground zero, it took a while. And designing boards with LF, Jimmy likes to take the prototype process like one variable at a time. So I'll start, which I think is great because it breaks it down and you know exactly what's changing. Whereas like you write a board with a bunch of stuff on it and then you get another one and you don't know why it feels different. So with this, we started with just the rocker. Like he sent me 3 boards that had we started with the bottom shape, the bottom channels. He sent me 3 boards with 3 different bottoms. Like, okay, which bottom do you like? I like this one. All right, let's move to the next one. Then you go to rocker and all this. And so I wanted something that was more aggressive and responsive than I guess what we've already had in the line, but still had that like playfulness to it and just room to play around on, like carving, super fast, super responsive, and kind of like what the Butterstick and the Peak is what everyone loves, is that playful and snappiness of it. And we ended up with the Current.
Sick.
I'm excited to try it.
Yeah, you should. Well, I guess you're going home, but
I haven't ridden.
It's not the last time we see each other.
Yeah.
I haven't ridden the final prototype, but I have a few on the way, hopefully next year. And I'm really excited.
Fuck yeah.
Sick. All right, we got one from
sick.
Garrett Cortez. He's saying women's wakeboarding keeps getting better and better, and much of that is thanks to the hard work, dedication, and passion put in by each one of you. What got you most stoked on women's wakeboarding in 2025, and what are you looking forward to in 2026? So what got you most stoked in 25 this year?
This is exciting.
Campbell and Rivers.
I have an answer.
I'm done.
Rivers gapping the pool. Got me most excited.
Yeah, that's very hype.
For sure.
Huge.
I guess. Do you want to keep going? I guess like before watching your videos, obviously. Like, there's been just so much that's happened this year on the lady side of things. And I think I said this, that last year, 2024, was the year of Women's Wake, but I really think 2025 was. Like, it's just gotten better and better.
Yeah.
And for myself, like, the boat world finals got me, like, super hyped on women's wakeboarding. Just, like, the progression, and it was the best female final ever. And that was probably, like, one of the highlights, as well as being able to ride with you guys at yard sale, like, all of you. That was, like, the one time this year we all got to compete and ride together. So, yeah, those two things for me for sure.
Yeah. I was going to say Campbell's video, like, all of our 2 projects are pretty sick. But, like, before, just seeing all the younger girls that we were talking about earlier at all of these events, like Nika and Ava and just all these girls, whether they're posting clips on Instagram or seeing them at the contest, really, really fires me up.
Yep.
Sick. Love it.
It's like there's another generation coming. It's like
it's heating up. I can tell you that.
It's heating up. But what I said earlier, I like love to see how many 7s I saw. I don't even know from what girls, because I was like, another one. So
sick.
Yep. 100%. All right, we got last one from Rich Wheeler, and he wants to hear about Sina and Wes's 2.0 build. Looks rad.
Thanks.
It does.
Yeah. We have the lake duct. We trying to figure out our house right now. We're trying to figure out electricity right now. And it's everywhere a little bit of money. So we just athletes. We cannot just build like a mansion. So we're going step by step, and it's slowly getting together. We have a builder who thinks we can build a house now, what we think we can afford, what is pretty cool.
Nice.
We hopefully have in spring our electricity, so we can put up the 2.0 and see from there what hustles we have to put the 2.0 up, because you never know what hustles you have. And yeah, I hope and I imagine we can ride the 2.0 midsummer if the lake holds water, what we don't know yet. But we have a lot of clay in our area, so they like really could compact it really good. So
cool.
What about like a Copycats Club contest at your 2.0?
CCCC.
Yes.
I mean, oh my God, I have so many dreams. I'm like, I want to build a whole 6 setup, and then just want to let you all drive in and see it, and then
so cool.
We all build setups together. You know what I mean? Or traveling with a bus all together through America and riding different cables on Europe. Like, I have a lot of ideas, but wakeboarding not having this money yet, so we just need more sponsors to make it happen, I guess. So
come on, people.
Yes.
Come on.
Love it. I like the videos you've been doing. I think
I love those.
It's really easy to follow along, and you do a really
Yeah.
good job of making it entertaining.
Thanks. It's
More of those. I like those.
It's really uncomfortable to talking. Like for me, it's
Yes.
anyway already uncomfortable because that's not my first language. But I just need to say, just do it and trying to figure out which way you like it and which way you want to go and see.
Yeah, for sure.
I'm captivated by every video you post. I'm like, Sina's talking, like I'm engaged.
I know.
Yeah.
I get so
Thank you,
excited when
guys.
it pops up on my feed.
Yeah, same.
You're doing something
You're
right.
just being real. You're being yourself. It's awesome.
Yep.
Everybody loves Sina. All right, before we do the Instagram questions, before we rip through and end the show, I got 2025 trivia. So we have 7 questions.
gosh.
If you know the answer, shout it out, and we'll see who wins.
I'm so excited.
We'll start
not
off with the
gonna
first one. Hey, don't be you don't know yet. You don't know where these questions are going to go. Number 1, which rider won $75,000 between 2 contests this
Tyler
year?
Hutton.
We need a buzzer.
Who was
We need
first?
I did a buzzer.
It was between you
Tyler.
2.
I feel like it was me, but I don't know.
Are we? Should
Wait,
we wait,
it was
or
not
should
me.
we just
No,
shout it? Shout
when you know it,
Okay,
shout
okay.
it. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. All right.
75,000?
Tyler.
Between
Yeah.
2 contests, yeah.
Yeah.
He won both shootouts this year.
Yeah.
When we gonna invite you to this party?
You're invited. You just got to be really good at boat riding.
No, to his party. He's throwing a party.
Oh, yeah. Is he? There you go.
Maybe.
I mean, 10% rule, that's
I fly
$7,500.
down.
That's a good party.
Better throw a party.
All right, number 2. Which contest featured a rerun controversy?
Wake the City.
Oh my God.
That is so nice.
Next
We don't have
question.
to relive that.
Yeah, for real.
Number 3.
Remember?
I remember you saying you were gonna, but I didn't know.
No, next question.
Okay.
All right, number 3.
That is so rude.
I had to.
Partner.
So-
I got the point though.
You
so.
did get the point.
Partner.
If you're going to try and answer this one, you only get one go at it. So who can be the first to list both LAO 2025 podiums?
Me.
Men's and women's. All right. Let's go. You got notes? Don't look at
Trent
your
and
notes.
Rivers.
No, both podiums.
Podium.
Oh gosh, I don't know. Someone else.
All right, she's out.
Sorry.
Who wants next?
I was on it. And I don't even know. Like, wait.
I can name first and second.
Okay.
Someone's out. Oh, you were out. You're out.
Okay, you can make a comeback.
Rivers, you
after
going?
Ribs.
So women's.
sure know.
I'm just gonna start easy. Women's. Me,
You got to get away in order.
Courtney, Elena,
Okay, men's.
Trent, Liam, and Pedro. No. Oh, who was third?
Luke.
Luke was the
Luke. No.
Yeah, Luke was
Oh,
third.
only thing I
yeah. Oh, yeah.
Close. I knew the Luke one would trip people up a little bit. All right. Close, though. You almost got there. Name another trick that was done at the spot Maddie got his ender at in the part. What did you think would happen?
Is it?
Like the tail KGB, but what's the other trick?
Name another, not his trick, another trick from
Hayden
anybody.
Berg did like a 1-footer.
Yeah.
Hayden Berg, one foot.
And the guy.
The guy.
The guy.
From the Hyperlight video
guy.
where he's like,
Oh yes.
I don't know what.
The guy.
The
guy.
I
I
don't
don't
remember
remember
his dumpster and does little pool tricks.
Yeah.
Oh, Joel
puddle
DeRoche,
tricks.
yeah.
Yeah.
What did
but
he do?
what was his trick?
I don't
down
know.
it? Because I watched that
I
one
was
recently.
sick though.
Pretty sure he
too.
did back three, I think.
I don't know.
And,
I just was like, damn.
Yeah.
I should
And
The guy.
Homies, the short film Homies. I think they filmed on that spot as well.
Yeah.
really?
I had
Okay, but, like,
Josh Twelger did a tuck
how-
knee, Nicola Duck did back five. Those are the
How
two I had.
gnarly is that tail KGB?
We need to talk about
Dude.
it. It's insane.
I
So sick.
oh gosh, the way he falls and like puts his arms behind him, I'm like shoulder dislocation. Like my goodness, that was so gnarly.
So crazy.
Off the just the
Also-
littlest bump. And
Okay.
That's
Onto
a hard
concrete.
trick off a
First-
kicker at the cable.
Yeah, first
And then
of
go
all,
out in
like
winch tension.
the little pallet that he's using. That's crazy. Second of all, I would not flip that. Third of all,
scary.
he grabs and then flips
yeah, the grab
and
is
then
so good.
and then
Spins.
handle passes it. Like what in the world?
Yeah,
Too many
onto
emotions.
concrete. Like
Onto concrete.
I don't know about that one.
Good job,
Crazy.
Maddie.
All right.
Big up.
I did
Wow.
not think that would happen. That's
Yep.
for sure.
No.
Shout out to that
Solid.
video.
Who
Insane.
landed a double back roll this year off the kicker? Female.
Anna Thomas.
Thomas.
Thomas. Did I just?
Anna.
You said Anna.
Anna Tom.
Yeah.
Is it
Why is it Anna or not Anna? What is the difference?
It's ANA,
Anna.
the way it's spelled.
Thomas?
Oh, it's just one.
For
one
some reason,
N.
I just said
One
Thompson.
N.
I said
Sorry,
Anna. I
I'm
said
sorry,
Anna.
Anna.
What, say
I
it
should know this.
Anna.
Anna.
Like Elsa and Anna.
Anna Thomas.
Anna.
Shout out.
But that's what we say to German names. Anna.
Anna Freya.
That's
Yeah,
the
we say
totally
Anna,
different
we say
spelling,
also
yeah.
to
Anna.
N.
That's A-N-N-E.
Anna.
Yeah.
All right. Number 6.
Anna.
Who was the female winner of the cable contest at Chengdu Wake Open?
Claudia.
What? No.
Oh, wait.
no.
Julia
was
Rick,
it?
no?
Julia Rick, yeah.
Julia Rick. And
Oh
then
my
Zara
God.
Kell was on the podium.
I got one.
Who's winning right
Sorry. Sorry. What's the? You go.
now? Who's winning right now?
Pretty sure you're all tied.
Are we serious?
We're not doing great.
I think
We're
so.
not doing
Because
great.
nobody got the podium right.
LAO one.
Right.
Yeah.
So I think you're
I
all
feel
tied.
like
You're all tied.
I
It's for
shouldn't know
everything.
that.
here.
Like you
Rule book.
guys should
Dude.
know that.
Yeah, probably. I'm sorry.
All right,
No,
last one for everything.
Okay.
Who was the only female rider in the video Brink by Our House?
No idea. Anna
Anna.
Freya. Anna Freya.
I think you
Got it.
Yeah. On Friday.
I think Ribs won. Huh?
Heat.
Dang.
Took the.
Yeah, I have 3 claws in it. I cannot answer.
That was a good video. Gino
That was
Gino
such a good
Welts.
video. Yeah.
That
Gino
video
Welts
was so
is really
good.
sick.
Nico's first hit on that ledge.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
I love when you have this first clip. It's just already like a. You want to
Yeah.
just
Yeah.
like look at
It's
it.
the second most important clip in the video, right?
Yeah.
The ender and then the opener.
Yeah.
Nice.
All right, let's rip through some Patreon questions and we can call this a pod.
Jesus. How long we on it?
4.5 hours. This is a record breaker. We had a lot to get to, all right? We had a lot to talk about.
These
And
lights
we're
are starting
girls. Like
to-
it's like a girls' night. You know how you can just keep
Talk
it going.
forever.
Just
Plus Hunter.
talk.
Sorry, dog.
Shout out.
Jeez.
All right, from Ethan Wake 13, he's wondering how easy is it to get a sponsor?
That is
Depends,
such a
but
vague
it's not.
question.
Depends
Yeah.
where you are. You
What type
just
of
always
question
need
is
to look
that?
where you are in your life, and if you're already there, if you won some contests, if you already did some tricks, how good is your writing, and then you go from there. If you don't have anything in you, then there's not much coming. If you have a lot of in you, then there's a sponsor.
If he means paying sponsor, I would say really hard.
oh
Hallelujah.
yeah, for sure.
And I think like the days of just having sponsors approach you are so different than like what it
Yeah.
used to be. Like, I don't know. I feel like you have to reach out and.
Have any of you been approached by a sponsor and you took it? Or did you all have to reach out to sponsors? In one way or
Approached
another?
by a sponsor and took it? Yeah.
Yeah, I have.
Yeah. I mean, like in wakeboarding, yes. Like I think wakeboarding I don't know. Like board
Yeah.
company sponsors. Yeah.
Yeah.
Clothing brand. Like I got reached out to by Paradisa. I took it.
Okay.
Let's go.
I'm not. I was hustling.
Hell yeah, Sina. We got one from Mega Fluke, and he says, "Who has your favorite style, and whose riding do you try to mimic yours after?" Favorite style? That's a good one.
I say Wes, Toby, and Sam.
Sammy Kautner?
DeHaan.
Yeah.
Kautner.
Or both play.
Yeah.
I feel like I brought this up on my pod, but Trevor Maurer, he's just so sick.
Yeah.
I start grabbing my board now. I'm just saying.
Go. I love his style. I don't know, like some of the younger guys are so sick, like Sam, and even Shion does some really crazy stuff that has been inspiring as well.
Shion's sick.
Yeah.
Okay. What? You guys be laughing at me. Okay, behind the boat, Twoker. Behind the cable is Gavin, but before he switched brands.
Damn, shots.
I know that. I know that. That's just my
crazy.
opinion, and I just feel like there was something there. Maybe he was a little more like gangster, a little more like just rough around the edges, but something about like status and like that time was just like the style was.
The kid
on
lost
point.
his sauce, is what you just said.
Wow.
The kid lost his sauce.
Shots fired.
feel
I don't
like
think he lost his sauce. It
how-
just evolved into like a more professional, mature style, which
Became
is still
ziti.
sick now.
Yeah,
but
it's like a more refined sauce.
sure.
How would you have thought he would look at Slingshot? Just weird question.
You want?
It depends on the board.
I was
maybe?
gonna
don't
say
know.
it depends on the board, and at the time,
We just let it go.
Maybe we don't
just
talk
let it
about
go. It's a weird question.
yeah. But he's looking good on his board.
That
though. I
is
will
I
say.
love his board. I
hilarious.
think
He's
Campbell.
looking
That is a
sick.
Yeah.
hilarious take
yeah.
right there.
That is great.
I love
That's
Meagan
awesome.
Ethell. I
All
don't
off
mean that in a
guard.
negative way at all. It's just like personal opinion.
Yeah.
Like,
I mean,
Hey,
that's why we
stand
all
on
have
it.
like different riders that we look up to. We
Yeah.
all have our own personal preference, and that's totally fine. Doesn't mean that somebody has bad style. It's just not your first pick.
Yeah.
yeah, like just something about it, like was on point.
Yeah.
No, I mean, I'd say Anna Fryer, too, is really sick.
Hell yeah.
Gavin and I think Sam Brown, even though I don't really ride much boat, but like I always love watching him ride. He's like always been really a really sick one.
Sina, do you watch any boat riding
I mean on Instagram.
on Instagram?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, I see the steezy stuff. I'm just all about the steezy stuff. I'm like, I love seeing the crazy tricks, and I'm excited for it. But if someone is like grabbing and poking the bone and like poking the leg, it's just like I'm like, oh, it's just
Yeah.
just gives me something
yeah.
inside of me. Is like blooming up. I don't know what it is. I'm just like excited.
So funny. I love it.
And Gunther, like I'm not just saying that,
yeah.
but like
Dude.
Gunther's always has had a really, I don't know, he just makes the cool, like smallest stuff or the biggest stuff look really, really cool.
Gunter at yard sale, he impressed me. That was like insanity. I was like,
People forget, dude.
Yeah.
Kids
Like
got it.
he got it.
The mute
Yeah, I had a mute mode to
roll
the
to
rail.
revert mode in between. That was crazy. And I feel like me saying Gunther is almost like a cop out because obviously Gunther does have such like an inspiring style for me. Like I feel like I have pushed my own style based off of what he does. But I feel like that's just like a given and a known that like he inspires me a lot.
Yeah,
Yeah.
So
for sure.
but had to shine some light on some other riders.
Yeah, Gunther.
The kids got it. All right, we got one from Wake Divas Journal. To Sina, thank you for everything you do. What does the future hold for Copycats Club?
I definitely want to keep pushing it. I definitely want to make more events. And I think what wakeboarding general needs is events for the younger generation, like young kids coming together to group up, to be friends, and to get to the next level. Like Bear Mountain, I don't know what this event is called there. Someone knows it?
The women's one? The
No,
uninvited invitation?
it's a man's, not the uninvited. Just like a man's and woman, like this camps always at Bear Mountain. Now, yeah, I just think I'm always not just thinking on women, I just thinking on general women and men, and like, because wakeboarding is really small, so how can we make wakeboarding bigger? And I think we need to start on the younger generation, how we're getting more people getting hooked up. And we in America, we're doing the summer camps, what I think what Germany should do this summer camps, and America should do this school day trips.
Yes.
And what is the next? We need to make these camps for this generation who started and want to get friends and get a feeling to be friends and having fun. What we're always saying, what is the most we get hooked up on is when we go ride on the cable with our friends and have fun. So I think that is what we need to try to get to this younger generation. Not just like, oh, you need to get better, because that's no fun. You need to have fun to like progress even more. So I think that's something I really would love to try to work on, to get the culture better, the community. And my personal favorite is still like making fashion and merch, and I'm seeing definitely more in the future. But right now I'm trying to also, I need to feed my child, and wakeboarding is feeding me half that way. So I'm seeing how I feed myself half that way. And I'm really kind of stupid about that, but I'm thinking I should keep pushing my artist way. So I'm trying to get into being a tattoo artist.
What?
Dude, let's
Sign
go.
me up. I'm down.
That's my winter hobby right now, and see if I like it and if I want to go with it, because it's something I can do from our land and not need to go somewhere. Because I mean, I would love to study fashion design or something, but then I need to, all these brands I would love to work with are in Portland, California, and I have a child and a kid, and I still have my passion wakeboarding, so I need to find something I can make art with in my area. And so I'm trying this and see how it goes, and
that's so sick.
Let's see.
I'll get a tattoo for sure. Let me know when the shop's open.
It's open, elevated.
Sick.
Don't tell anyone.
Spring, I'll be
Don't tell anyone.
I didn't want to talk about it.
You literally just told everybody.
I didn't want to talk about it 3 claws in.
All right, we'll move on to the next one from J.R. Dahlheimer, and he's wondering, what do you think will be the next big thing in women's wake? Trick, edit, contest, brand, collab. What do you think will be the next big thing?
Well, we've got the edits right here, but I don't know. Do you wanna go, anybody?
More 900s.
Equal prize money. Just kidding. It's already mostly equal. More tricks, more Mob 5s.
Thing.
Double flips are happening.
Double flips.
Children.
Yeah.
I think everything's happening.
Yeah, you're seeing it right now. We're living it.
Just more.
Just like more women making huge strides in the industry.
I think more high quality edits, like with these two, and like Vivid was there. Like I think there's just gonna be more stuff. Like I think the pendulum kind of swing away from social media a little bit more to like, how do I get noticed? Well, you make like a statement piece of like an edit. So.
Yeah.
A statement piece.
Mm-hmm. Nice. All right, we got one from Chance Croyle. How did Soupy Sundays idea become?
Oh my gosh! Shout out Chance. That's my homie. That's sick. Take
you off guard.
I just didn't know that he was gonna say something. What was it?
Where'd the idea for Soupy Sundays come from?
Okay. So it was we were doing Shreducation, which is a hyperlight event where all of some of the athletes, it's a boat thing, get together with the dealers and basically just build relationship and connections and network and explain our product to the dealers. And so anyways, we were all at Shreducation, me, Trevor, and Jacob, and we were hanging out talking, and I think Trevor was just like, oh, Soup, Sunday, like Soupy Sundays. And then me and Jacob are like, all right, word. Team manager says this thing. And he was like, you guys could do boat and cable. And Trevor's just like, you know, in his head, he's just like full Trevor creative mode, just going to say everything. And me and Jacob are like sitting there, we're just like, you hear what he's saying? Team manager comes up with a video. We about to blow this out of the park. So Jacob came to Orlando for, like, moved his flight a couple times, and we did the dang thing. But that's how it came about. Just Trevor going off.
Campbell Soup Jacob Sunday.
Yeah, that's so sick.
Yeah, but
That's what I'm saying. Like, let us know what you want to see, and we're gonna do it, like 100%, because we love that stuff. So
yeah.
All right, we got one from Series Wake Crew. No question, just wanted to say stoked on the women pushing the sport of wakeboarding. Heart.
Aww.
That guy's sick. He's up in Alaska.
Yeah.
Wait, he was at Orlando the other day.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
He's been posting some cool stuff. So thanks for what you're doing, Series
Yeah, he's
Wake
a big
Crew.
fan. We got one from Daniel Evans, and he wants to know if spiders are in blueberries at Rivers.
We're going to move on. That's funny, Daniel. He probably put that in, like, yesterday. Because that was our conversation,
like live,
2 days ago.
Like a live, like you can ask a question yesterday.
Yeah, yesterday.
Oh, okay.
Last one from Legend of Louis, and he wants to know skate or snowboarding.
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 Probably snowboarding.
Yeah. It's just more, like, our wakeboard minds are trained.
Strapped in.
Snowboard tricks versus, like, the board separated from the feet. And we're just like, oh, my gosh, what's happening?
Snowboarding's way gnarlier, but... I mean,
I think skateboarding is...
skateboarding. I didn't mean to say that. Skateboarding is crazy. If you guys just watch Tom Shar's part, Curtain.
So good. Transition in the streets. So sick.
I just come from snowboarding. I love it.
So fun.
Yeah, I'm so just ready to get on the snow. I don't know about you all, but I just love having hobbies, and especially ones that translate to wake a bit. I'm excited.
You ever ridden a rope tow?
Yeah, I have. Actually, I've ridden 2. I've ridden the one at Perfect North Slopes.
Shout out.
Hit a few boxes, but oh my gosh, it is a workout.
Yeah, it's more than cable, which is crazy.
It's like 20 degrees. I'm just like in a t-shirt because it's like you go and then you get on. You're just like ab workout, cardio.
I've ridden at beach.
They have a rope tow or no?
Yeah.
They do, yeah.
Or at least they used to.
They're fun.
They have one again that said, I don't know about that, but I'm going to see because I live 2 hours away now.
Hey.
That's it?
Let's go.
Oh, sick.
That's
nice.
sick.
Yeah.
I always forget you can snowboard in North and South Carolina. Yeah. All right, well, great show, guys.
Holy moly.
Yeah.
Wait, we didn't do Cooper's question.
Oh shit, yeah. Thank goodness. I'm so sorry.
Scared this whole time for Cooper's question.
I had so much on these notes.
Oh my God.
Now I feel like it's been built up.
Just not bringing it up.
I do want to know what
we got to do it.
I mean, yeah, I'm scared, but I do want to know what he has
man.
to say for himself.
That's
By the way,
hilarious.
guys, Cooper's my older brother. Yeah.
He's sick as fuck.
Yeah, he's cool.
So cool.
Coop dog. Oh, I was supposed to tell him what Brimdana colors to do.
For
yeah,
what?
He texted me today.
For what?
He's like, which one's for a girly, flowery silk Brimdana?
Flowery.
I love like a sage green. I feel like that
I
would be
told
really
him that.
pretty.
Yes.
That's my favorite color. I told him like,
like,
is this like
can we ask the question now?
Oh, sorry.
No, you're good. Go ahead. Shout out Brimdana. Go buy Brimdana.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Depends on the season too a little bit, you know.
Yeah. All right, we got a question from Cooper Scarborough.
What up, y'all? First of all, Hunter, I need to say sorry if Campbell's attitude's been acting up during the recording. I don't really know what to tell you. It's been kind of an issue recently. I'm sure it'll work out. I've got kind of a two-parter. We've got 3 main disciplines in wakeboarding right now. We've got boat, cable, and winch. Which of these 3 do we think have the most room for improvement or untapped options that we haven't touched yet? Or maybe is there a fourth discipline that we haven't figured out yet? And then the second part is, where could wakeboarding be in 5 years, and what steps do we need to take to get it there?
Oh.
Have fun, y'all.
Wow.
Campbell, you left some dishes out on the counter. It'd be cool if you cleaned that up when you got home. Later, y'all.
Wow.
I love the way he thinks. That's a good way.
Dude,
of
that is
so
so
funny.
sick.
so deep.
I love that.
Yeah, you better.
Thank you for remembering because I had so
Yeah.
many fucking notes
I
here, and
figured he would
that's
do
one thing I overlooked. So, all right, yeah. First part. Are you gonna clean the dishes when you get home, or what's up with that?
Okay, Family, I clean my dishes. He's the one that leaves them out.
He's not here to defend himself.
Yeah, exactly. So I clean my dishes and I put them in the dishwasher.
Do you guys still have a dish cam?
No.
What was
my
the
dad
first
put a
question?
dish cam because Cooper wouldn't clean his dishes. But anyways.
All right.
Who's improving the most or not? Cable.
I think winching still has a lot of
I think the same.
opportunities.
Winch.
But also, like, I feel like jet ski rails.
Wow.
That's almost like a discipline that we don't really talk about often. That it's almost like more work in a way because you have to build the rail.
Mm-hmm.
Whereas when you show up at a winch spot, you already have your rail. Like, it's work in different ways, but you kind of have to have access to a lake, a jet ski. Got to build everything, set it up.
I think logistically it's hard, but I think there's a lot of creativity door open with boat riding that has not been like just weird things of like you're doing a pass and you do a trick and then a different boat drives in front of you, you hit a double up and then you do another trick after.
Wow.
Like there's just weird stuff that like I think that people could, I mean, we'll see the La Familia movie. I'm sure they'll be doing some crazy shit in there, but like, or like you do a wake trick and then you hit a rail and then you come back. I don't know. There's all sorts of stuff. So
I was sitting with Daniel Grant's dad one time in the car, and he said we should have more like 2.0s on like kind of like street spots in like big cities, and there's like so many like concrete water spots. What is kind of like winching and wakeboarding together? What would get the attention from skaters and like local people stuff.
Yeah, do you remember that contest in Portugal like 6 years ago? That was on the
Yes,
waterfall
that
downtown.
was so
like stuff like that.
freaking cool, and I wish they would bring that back. What was it called?
That was
Tonar Pro.
Tomar Pro. Yeah.
Tomar Pro.
I'm looking more on like sick concrete forms, like more artsy, you know, like I don't know. But
and it'd be a great
something
way
like
to-
that. But
Something downtown, yeah.
The Tomar Pro kind of feels like you're backcountry skiing or something, like you're going through the trees and like, because that was like
you go off the waterfall and then
damn,
that was sick.
Yeah, and they had like you'd have to like kick her. It was so crazy. It was like you kick her up to like a rail, like on the side. Do you guys remember that?
And who got smoked? Was it
Somebody-
Liam? Somebody got smoked.
I think it was like a local rider.
Oh, that's right. Dave AV was talking about it. Yeah, and they had to go to the hospital. Yeah.
But like Pedro's and Gunther's runs were, and Timo. Was Timo there? Timo was there.
Probably.
I don't know. I was saying
cool.
with I think like cable park technology can improve a lot. Like somehow figuring out a more simple way of the motor tower and bringing ropes and like somehow making like a more minimal cable. Somehow, I'm sure there's a lot of room for that. Like there's like how I was talking with Nico and he was like, what if we, like, you know how you bring the rope down the elevator and back up? Like, is there a way to completely just bring the rope straight to the magazine instead of having it go around this whole thing? So then you completely get rid of the elevator and stuff like that. So like making a whole, like a minimal and cheaper
less
cable,
moving parts.
less moving parts, a more
we still kind of in the
higher
first generation
technology.
of that.
Yeah. More accessible. I don't know, smaller even to save space. Like, do you need a massive lake or?
No, I love the tiny
I
cables.
mean, I guess that's what the 2.0 is for.
Yeah.
The smaller lakes, like going back and forth.
Or making it go in a figure eight or like all this sort of stuff.
Oh,
like
interesting,
yeah. Corners going the other way.
Yeah, being able to change directions, like
Yeah. Like if you wanted to go clockwise or counterclockwise.
like
Does it
have to be in a circle? Like, could it be in another shape?
You should listen to the pod I did with Mike Olson, who's like built a bunch of cables. If you haven't, because
Yeah.
we talk about that a little bit. It's very interesting. Like some of the ideas people have had, like having a cable go through like a wooded forest area, so it seems like you're like skiing or snowboarding, and it's not just about.
No, I've always had
hitting
those
features
like
and stuff.
thoughts. Yeah,
I would dream about that when I was little. I would really
same.
dream about
Yeah.
going. Yeah,
Yeah.
you did that like going through the woods and stuff. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, and,
imagine
like,
like
better-
a big waterfall and you have like a winch what is like 500 feet or even longer, and it's like a, what is that Travis Rice contest called?
Natural selection.
Natural selection. Imagine that in wakeboarding, you have like this winch and you go like a waterfall down, you have some features on the
Just
side
a bunch
and
of
left, right.
drops, like you're continually like dropping and
Ooh,
you have
that sounds
different
fun.
elements.
or like bi-level full sizes.
Oh,
Terminus was supposed to be, our beginner lake was originally dug out to be a full-size bi-level. So you come down, you drop, you go back around, you kick her up.
Whoa.
And then
That
we
would've been
just
crazy.
never finished it. But if we drain the lakes and there's a bi-level.
Oh,
It's like we drain the lakes and rode and because we had cleaned some stuff out or whatever and spun the cable and there was actually a bi-level. But like it would have been sick if we, because that our beginner lake was supposed to be the advanced lake. But anyways, yeah.
Dang. Sick. Yeah, there's a lot of room.
Yeah.
In all aspects, I think. Super young sport. He also was wondering, where do we see wakeboarding in the next 5 years, or where could it be?
Everywhere where we just said.
Yeah. Basically.
Also, I think
some manager.
Boards are changing.
Yeah, boards too.
Like boards, the amount of things with different materials, with carbon, with materials we don't even know about right now, I think are changing. The shapes are changing. I mean, like,
true.
I don't know. I just feel like ever since maybe Trent's was the first, like, when y'all can totally correct me if you have different opinions, but like was the first of this like new like aggressive shape that's fast and all these things and like I don't know. I just feel like there's so many pathways we can take within boards and board design and materials and like even like plastic, like our grind base. Like there's countless things that we can do with grind base and like I've done a lot of research and I'm just like some person. Like imagine what an actual like material engineer or somebody that literally goes into depth about these things could do if they just, you know, it was for a wakeboard.
Yeah, I think like all the improvements and developments they've made on boats, like the new X-Star and the Paragons and all of this can, like we have so much room and cable and winching, like making a better winch, making it quieter, making it more energy efficient, making it easier to set up. So all this stuff there's lots of things that can be figured out.
I guess it's kind of hard to you know, see what wakeboarding will be in 5 years. Like there's just so many components. Maybe it will have like kind of smaller improvements, but maybe as a whole it won't feel that much different. But maybe in like 20 or 30 years it'll be a completely different sport. It's just kind of hard to say like where the direction of it will go. But hopefully it just keeps on growing. And I don't know, like 5 years, maybe the Olympics. We don't have.
Oh, we're going to the Olympics. I'm just starting now. We just say that we're going to be in the Olympics.
I think we're going.
And then we'll be in the Olympics.
Well, maybe.
Oh, I've already
like
looked for hotels, bro.
Exactly, easy. Yeah.
I mean, we don't have to obviously like unpack that can of worms right now, but or open. Sorry, what's the right phrase? Is it
I think either works. They both work.
But hey, that if wakeboarding's in the Olympics, like that can change the whole sport and just grow it.
Yeah.
Do you think Gunther would start training?
I don't know.
If it's announced next year for 2032?
100%.
I think he would. I think he would.
If we're in it in 5 years, probably.
He definitely would.
Oh,
I mean,
man.
the man likes a good challenge, so I can see it happening.
I see it too.
That'd be sick.
We're going.
100%.
Australia, Brisbane, 2032.
Yeah.
See you there.
All right. Anything else we want to touch on? This was a heck of a show. I think we covered everything and then
I
some.
have no idea.
The
what
longest
else to
podcast
say.
you did, or what's up?
Nope, this is the longest one.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
We
Is it
did
really?
it.
Hell yeah,
Girls
girls.
talking
Sick.
again.
Yeah.
I think
If anybody's still here, thank you. Thank you
you.
so much.
You
for
need to
just,
reward people that made it to the end.
yeah. Those are the true fans.
Yes.
So thank you guys.
Yeah, thanks everyone
that
for
was
tuning
just
in.
sick.
Thank you guys for coming on. We'll see you guys in the next show. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe. If you're interested in supporting the show, join the Patreon. Till then, we'll see you guys next time.
Woo!
Oh my
Holy
god.
shit! My brain is absolutely.
Oh my gosh, my head hurts so bad.
Do you have Advil?
Yeah. These lights are turning into
Terrible.
They're turning.
I'm actually serious about the Advil.